Grab a pint and a bite in the cool AC or enjoy yourself outside on the deck. Whether you want to catch a game or start one of your own, the place to...
As morning settles over Florida's capital city, Tallahassee begins to stir. Lights flicker on inside the grassroots coffee studios. Coffee brews. Microphones wait. Soon, stories will be shared. Laughter will echo. And the day's conversations will come to life. At the center of it all, one familiar voice.
Good morning, Tallahassee.
Guiding listeners through the culture, the characters, and the moments that make this city unique. This is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Good morning, Tallahassee. It's time to kickstart your day with real conversations, real laughs, and real people. It's time for the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get this day started. Starring your host, Greg Tish, voice of the capital city. We've got the news, the talk, the laughs, and a little something extra to get your morning going. And now, here's your host, Greg Tish.
Good morning, Tallahassee. Good morning, Apalachicola. Good morning, Carabel, Thomas Hills, Mount Dora, and Cincinnati. Currently, 77 degrees in the capital city. Going to be a high of 95 degrees. Tomorrow is 76 and 96. Wednesday, 76 and 96. And hell, let's do it again on Thursday, but with a little bit of rain. 76 and 96 on Thursday. Good morning, Jason Taylor.
Here I am.
You good?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Good morning this fabulous morning. Morning. So it looks very different in here.
I'll say.
Y'all worked hard last week.
We ripped this place apart, man.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it's still ripped apart, but finishing cleaning up today, getting everything going. But yeah, lots of work done. We're getting new cameras, new computers.
Right.
Getting everything loaded into the new computers, finding out all the stuff that we forgot about this.
Hey, it's quite lovely.
Yes, especially with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, all right, got to do this. And I was like, oh, I didn't hook this up. But it looks good. So how was the weekend?
The weekend was good, yeah. We went down to St. George.
Yeah? How was St. George?
It was great.
Yeah, good weather?
It was good weather, yeah.
No rain at all?
No, no rain.
So you just go down for the weekend? Or
yeah, got an Airbnb and
oh, nice.
Went ate at all the good spots and played on the beach.
All the good spots. So that's all three of them?
All three.
Yeah, so you had BJ's?
No, we went to
you went to the other
Blue Parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Then actually went up the creek in Apalachicola.
Oh, you went over the bridges.
Went over the bridge, yeah.
Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
You got the St. George Island Bridge, and then you got the Gorey.
Mm-hmm.
Apalachicola is so great. I got to hang out with everybody from Watercraft Brewing at Beer Fest on Saturday, which we missed you there, but there were so many people. I mean, it was just so. I mean, you've been to Beer Fest.
Yeah.
But just the amount of people that you just run into, and you can't move 10 feet without running into somebody.
Right, yeah.
And then I put on my Facebook page, I said, I may not got my 10,000 steps in on Saturday, but I bet I gave 10,000 hugs. It was a lot of fun. Congratulations to Deep Brewing.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won Best Brewery.
Hey, very good.
And that they made a couple changes this year, which I really liked, that they moved the homebrewers off the main court, off the arena side, moved those over to the exhibition halls and had more of the commercial brewers and small breweries, microbreweries, craft breweries over in the main hall. And they had a DJ.
Nice.
And the DJ was great.
Great.
It was fantastic. And so he was playing the tunes the whole time for in there. It was a good, great turnout. It just gets better every year.
Very cool.
And many people said they missed you.
Oh, yeah.
Many people said they missed you.
It was a great event.
I will tell you their names, but I can't remember a couple of them, so I'll ask you off the air. Well, this person, they look like this and this. Oh, yeah, so and so. But they were talking good about you.
Oh,
but but it was a really good time, and I enjoyed being able to MC for that event. But it'll be good. So we got Your Neighbors today with Bill and Doug, and they will be coming in with some special guests on there. We are just on YouTube today, so no Facebook Live. No Instagram, just this is the first day on YouTube. And let me tell you, nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I think the view counts are going to go down a lot. And this is going to be the last day that we're on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page. Tomorrow, we'll move over to the official Real Talk YouTube page. And we'll put the link up for that so everybody can subscribe, because all the shows will be going exclusive to YouTube. And so you'll be able to watch them all there. And then we'll put tons of content on there. We'll also have clips and stuff on the Facebook page, but the plan with our Canadian counterparts is to use Facebook for more posting and YouTube for live stuff.
Right.
And I'm fine with that. It's just, we'll see how we do with the music, because I don't want to go to generic music.
Yeah, that'd be lame.
Because music is such a big part of our show. Huge part of our show.
It wouldn't be quite as fun without the music, would it?
I don't know.
It wouldn't be quite as fun.
I just don't want to think about it.
We couldn't even haul off and play like a clip of a song, could we?
No. We're gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, if you want to win on the Greg Tish Show, that you got to type in "I want to win" on the YouTube channel. That I'm going to be looking at Facebook just for comments and stuff. But nope, not going to take any "I want to wins" off of there.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. So, see any movies or anything last week?
Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sat down and watched Clueless.
As if.
Right? Great movie.
Well, take me through how this happened. How do you sit down and, I sit down and why I watch dumb movies from the past. But how did Clueless come about?
It just popped up. It was offered on Netflix, I guess.
And you're just like, let's do it.
Sure. 1995 goodness. That movie, 31 years old. Man.
My gosh. Who was the stepbrother?
Paul Rudd.
It was Paul Rudd, wasn't it? Like one of his first roles? Or first memorable roles, I should say. But man, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's pretty good.
And that the what was Blair? What was the
Cher.
Her best friend is in that TV show. In that movie is in the TV show Ted.
Oh, really?
Where she plays the mom. And she is hilarious on Ted, the TV show.
Ted Lasso?
No, Ted.
Ted,
about the bear.
Oh, yeah.
They made a TV show about it. And it's really funny.
The movies were pretty good.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
With Mark Wahlberg.
Second one, not so much.
He was a little annoyed that he had to hang out with the bear.
He's a little annoyed of everything. What? Come on. No.
Now, Mark, we want you to record these scenes with a teddy bear. It's a stuffed animal now, Mark.
What? I thought I was working with like a real bear.
Now, this is a stuffed bear, Mark. You're going to do great. You got the chops for this, I tell you.
How much you paying me? Millions. Okay. Oh, that was good with Sam Jones from Flash Gordon.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, he was a big part of Ted.
Yes.
Now it's making sense to you.
I remember now.
Now it's making sense to you. All right, let me see if I can say this right, because I know I'm going to say it wrong. Type in "I want to win" on the Greg Tish Show YouTube channel.
Ooh.
On the live feed. You can go ahead and subscribe. And then we will spin the wheel as normal at the end of the show, but we'll only be taking the "I want to wins" off the YouTube channel. YouTube is going to be also good because you can just have us on in the background and you can still scroll around.
Right.
That you just don't have to stick to us. We're making it more convenient for everybody.
So we can listen to the Greg Tish Show while we watch the Brenda Cave music videos.
Right back.
Where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain.
And Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
It's business as usual this morning. Warm and mostly sunny with a few areas getting a bit cloudier than others. This afternoon, temperatures climb into the mid to low 90s with the heat index around 105 or higher. There is a chance of isolated thunder showers from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The chances of showers drop the next few days. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Did you know modern windows do a lot more these days than just look better? At Leon Screening and Repair, we stay in front of the latest materials and technology.
The standard these days has moved towards vinyl, which is a very good insulator. So, has become the standard, with the modern windows. And then from the glass standpoint, pretty much any modern window is going to come with at least some level of what they call a low E coating on the glass. It actually reflects the UV rays, away from your house. Here in the South, summers are our problem. So we're always looking for our houses to be cooler.
Newer energy efficient windows can take stress off your AC during the summer, lowering your utility bills to save you money in the long run. Find out more about all our services and get a free estimate today at leonscreening.com. That's leonscreening.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of coffee. So every Friday at 7:15 a.m. on The Greg Tish Show, it's the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest where you could win swag at Garnet and Gold. Only on The Greg Tish Show.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good. Get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, make sure that's done right. Get a new roof, gotta get eyes on those shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down in there to take a look around. You gotta trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller, Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it. That's the commercial. That's the whole thing. Check them out. That's MillerSeptic.com.
Town for jewelry, town for jewelry, town for jewelry, home of the real nice guys. Hey man, have you heard the sound? The town for jewelry's the best in town. For rings, diamonds, earrings, bracelets, and more. Town for jewelry, jewelry store.
When was the last time you randomly did something nice for someone that means a lot to you? Now, I say this every day at the end of my show, for everybody to be a better person today than you were yesterday. Well, one way to do that is to drop into Pentalpha and get a gift for someone who deserves it. It'll brighten their day, their week, maybe even their year. You don't have to wait for a holiday or special occasion, so don't wait to go check out a true local gem, serving Tallahassee since 1988. Now, sing along with me, and I'll see you at Pentalpha.
Pentalpha jewelry, Pentalpha jewelry, Pentalpha jewelry, home of the real nice guys.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm America First, and that means secure elections, secure borders, and putting American citizens before illegal immigrants. In Congress, I'll work for hardworking families of North Florida every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? The Florida SBDC at FAMU is here to help North Florida entrepreneurs thrive. With no-cost, confidential consulting, our expert team offers personalized guidance on business planning, financing, and marketing strategies. Whether you're starting fresh or expanding, we've got your back. Visit us at FAMUSBDC.org today, and let's unlock your business potential together.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason.
The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Tallahassee's morning show for the people who call this place home.
Make sure you type in "I want to win" on the Greg Tish Show YouTube page so you're eligible for the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. We'll be spinning that later on. Smitty's Tap House and Grill is on the wheel. You have anything to ask me?
How was New York City?
Okay, thanks for asking. How was my trip? It's all right.
Yeah, just all right.
It's all right.
Got to be more to it than that. You went to the Big Apple.
Big Apple. Yeah, I forgot all about that. That was a long time ago. That was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed. I didn't really know much about the trip. I just knew that I was flying into JFK and I was meeting Joe, and we were taking a train, and we were taking a train or a subway in to Grand Central, and then we were walking to our hotel. I had no idea where the hotel was, and I knew it was a Hilton. That's all I knew.
Near the UN.
I didn't know that at the time.
No. We talked about it before you left, though.
Oh, well, maybe I didn't. Well, I didn't understand how close.
Oh, I see.
It was to the UN. And then, so literally when you walked outside the lobby and you looked to the left, the UN was right there. I spoke at the UN.
Oh, yeah?
Well, out in front of it. Nobody was there because it was Saturday morning.
The General Assembly.
But being able to look out of your hotel room, and I thought about you, to see the Chrysler Building right in front of you, to see the Empire State Building one night, all in multiple colors, and it was swirling around. And I was like, what is that for? It was for Jerry Garcia's birthday.
Neat.
That they did the tie-dye on the Empire State Building. They have that right outside of one of our hotel rooms. In the other hotel room, looking at the East River, looking at the UN, looking down at Roosevelt Island, and then having this beautiful sunrise. It was incredible. Incredible. We walked so much and went to the Met, we walked from one corner, like the bottom right-hand corner of Central Park, to the other side.
Nice. Wow.
To the left-hand side, because we were walking over to Harlem to go have some dinner.
How many steps is that, reckon?
We did that day, like, I have to look it up, like 20,000.
Dang.
I mean, we walked a lot, and I wore the wrong shoes. And so my puppy, my biscuits were burning.
Biscuits.
And to quote Yosemite Sam. And so we went and had a wonderful meal at this place called Melba's in Harlem. And we had a reservation for like 6:30 or 7. We didn't get seated till like 7:40.
Really?
It wasn't a big place. But it was so good. But they didn't have fried okra.
Really?
But I had catfish and collards, and I can't remember what my other side was, but it was just so good. Oh, I had mashed potatoes. So good. So good. And then, so the next day, then we woke up, and I believe that was, I don't even know what we did that day. I don't remember the days. We went to this place called the Queens Museum.
You said you went to the Met too.
Yeah, but we went to this place called the Queens Museum. Do you want to guess where that is?
Brooklyn.
Queens. And it was at the site of the 1964 World's Fair and the 1925 World's Fair. And so they still had everybody's seen Men in Black.
Yeah, that building.
And at the end were the old displays from their spaceships, actually. So they were there, but they had scaffoldings all over them. But they still did a little video with "Here Come the Men in Black." But they have this Queens Museum, and there's not a lot of stuff in the Queens Museum, except for this incredibly detailed, almost a life-size but tiny diorama of Manhattan.
Really?
Of every building. About 2 inches tall, and it hadn't been updated for a while because the World Trade Centers were still in there, but the World Trade Centers were only like 4 inches tall. So, but it had everything, neighborhoods, airports, everything on this giant like if you take like the bottom floor, including the IMAX of the Challenger Learning Center, that's how big this room was.
Really?
And it was just incredible, the detail that went into this. Every single street, every single house, everything down, and you're walking over this glass walkway over it so you can look down below. It was just incredible.
Wow.
And that was made for the 1964 World's Fair, and it had been updated. And I think the last update they did was like 1999.
And that's in the museum there.
That's basically the whole part of the museum.
That's
Then there was
cool.
this some women's indigenous display. It was just very loud. And I was like, oh my God, there was just a lot of screaming going on. So we stayed over there. Then we went to City Park, and watched the New York Metropolitans take on the Florida Marlins.
How'd that game go?
The Marlins won. And so we had our seats there, and it was crap. I forgot the presents. So it was the 40th anniversary of the 86 Mets World Championship. So they're giving out 86 replica jerseys.
Keith Hernandez.
And so it just said World Champions on the back, 86, or Champions 86 on something on the back. And nobody else in my group wanted one except for just Joe from Detroit. He wanted his. So I got 3 of them.
Nice.
And then since Tom Lang with Jeff is a huge Mets fan, I was going to bring one in today.
Very nice.
And I even moved it to where I wouldn't forget it.
He's going to love that.
And I forgot it.
I love me some Dwight Gooden back then, too.
Yeah. So it was nice going in there, very loud, that the Mets really piped in very loud music, and they have speakers everywhere. And so it was a fun game. And then the next day we woke up to some rain. Then we went to the Met. In the Met, this is how our trip has gone for us as we've aged with the 25 years or so of us doing this. When we first did, it was just baseball, food, beer, bars, whatever. Then it evolved into baseball and breweries and finding the good breweries in the area and going to all those. Now it's gone to baseball and museums. Where are the good museums? And that started probably about 10 years ago in San Diego. But then going to the Met, and we learned that, that lines don't mean that people know what they're doing. Because there was this long line, and it was in the rain, and only one of us had an umbrella, and it was causing the others more misery than help. And then there was this long line, and finally somebody got frustrated and said, they're in a group line. And then we went right in. But incredible. The great artwork. The Met is huge.
It is, man.
Huge. And we were in there for hours.
Got to see Washington crossing the Delaware.
I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah? They got that there. They got the Temple of Dinder there.
Yeah, I saw the Temple of Dinder.
Nice.
That they had moved that, and got a great picture of one of my buddies. I mean, with 30, 40 people taking a picture of the temple, that he kind of walked up he just walked right up to it and started staring at it. And it looked like nobody else was in the museum. And I got a shot of him, but it was him interrupting all these people trying to take a picture of it, which Brian does. But he's like, what? He goes, I didn't have to wait. They could edit me out.
Sure.
But yeah, the Temple of Dinder was in there, and that was really neat seeing that. But I didn't see Delaware.
Yeah, that painting's there at the Met. I'm not sure how big it is, but it's pretty legendary.
I imagine that's pretty big, and I don't know how I would have missed that. But just the tremendous artwork, yeah. And there was a whole Egyptian section because of the Temple of Endor being there.
Endor,
that's what we kept calling it. And then what'd we do? Then we went to a Yankees game, and I got standing room only seats for $15.
Hey, that's nice.
And so we were walking through, and then one of our guys had just had knee surgery. And there were these 3 high top tables that were right behind first baseline. And we just took a break and sat there. And then the usher didn't say anything. And nobody came to sit in those seats.
Oh, don't you love that?
We stayed the entire game.
I love that.
Stayed the entire game. And the Yankees lost that game to the Cardinals 13-7.
Man, what's with the Cardinals pulling out these wins out of nowhere?
That was a great game because the Yankees were up, or the Cardinals went up 6-0. Yankees came back 7-6. And then the Cardinals ended up winning 13-7. It was fantastic.
Wow.
And then during the baseball segment, I'll tell you about the best baseball experience I've ever had in my entire life.
Whoa.
And that's saying a lot.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Greg Tish Show. Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show YouTube page so you're eligible for the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food.
Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum is back behind bars in Alabama after a judge revoked his bond following a failed drug test. Baldwin County Jail records show Gillum was booked August 6th. Court documents say he missed a required drug screening and then tested positive for methamphetamine during a court appearance Thursday. The failed test comes about a month after Gillum was arrested in Daphne, Alabama on drug charges. Police had stopped him for allegedly driving erratically and reported finding methamphetamine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia in his vehicle. Gillum was released the following day and was placed in a random drug testing program while his case moved forward. Now his bond has been revoked and he's back in the Baldwin County Jail. Gillum, who served as Tallahassee mayor from 2014 to 2018, was also the Democratic nominee for Florida governor in 2018, narrowly losing to Ron DeSantis. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update. Brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
We are starting off in the mid to low 70s this morning with a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, we'll have the same with the addition of isolated thunder showers. Highs will be in the mid to low 90s, but the heat index will be at least 105 for many of us. Despite the drying air, the heat index will stay rough all week. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes. The Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
Well, this is pretty odd, but in a good way.
What do you mean? What's odd in a good way?
Well, here we are outside at dusk in North Florida, and I have yet to be hit by a mosquito. I haven't even seen one. At my home, I'd be running back into the house by now.
Well, that's the way it was here until a few months ago when we started using Paul's Termite and Pest Control Mosquito Control Program. It turns out they've been doing it for years, and the price is surprisingly less than I had ever imagined. My only regret is that I didn't start doing it years ago.
If you enjoy being outside, and here in North Florida, who doesn't? Paul's Termite and Pest Control can help you take your yard back. Our mosquito control program has helped families spend more time outdoors without the constant swatting and itching. And remember, mosquitoes aren't just a nuisance. They can carry diseases that affect both people and pets. Protect your family with Paul's effective and surprisingly affordable mosquito control program. Visit callpauls.com or give us a call today to learn more. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes, and a greener lawn too. Call Paul's. We'll get them all.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Barry knows cool. He's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool. You can put him to the test.
Warmer temperatures mean more strain on your heating and air system. Time to call Barano Heating and Air and get a full checkup on your HVAC system to keep it healthy through the summer months. Barano Heating and Air. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Get details at baranoac.com.
Barano Heating and Air Conditioning.
License EZ 116-186.
Ready to ride the low payment wave? Hello Credit Union is making a splash with auto refinance rates as low as 3.49% APR. If you're making payments on a car loan somewhere else, now's the perfect time to see how much you could save. And here's the best part. We guarantee to lower your monthly payment by at least $50 or we'll give you $50 if we don't. Lower payments and more money in your pocket. That's the sunny side of money. Catch the refinance wave today at hellocu.com.
Credit standards and restrictions apply. Visit hellocu.com for details.
This is the Blister Report from Wrench Blisters Garage. Back to school season is upon us, so get a quick safety check now before a breakdown on your daily drive puts you in a corner. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage.
The Greg Tish Show is brought to you by Leon Screening and Repair, locally owned and operated since 1976.
Good morning, Tallahassee.
The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
Hey, let's take a look at the Major League Baseball scores from yesterday. Just heard from John in Cincinnati. It's 76 up there.
How pleasant.
Oof. I mean, we're 77. It should be nicer up in the valley. But, I guess that's a loss. Just like the Reds had yesterday to the Nationals, 7-1. It was the Athletics over the Bo Sox, 4-3. The red-hot Bo Sox cooled down a little bit by the A's over the weekend. Metropolitans all over the Buccos, 11-1 at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It was the Phillies walking it off in 12 over the Blue Jays, 7-6. Braves and the Yankees in the Bronx. Braves taking the final game in 10, 2-1. Marlins over the Halos, 12-3. It was the Cubbies routing the Royals, 10-2. Shy Sox over the Guardians, 5-3. Brewers walk it off in the 10th over the Twins, 4-3. Cardinals over the Rockies, 7-4. Orioles double up the Rangers, 10-5. Giants down by the Tigers, 3-1. The Diamondbacks take out the Dodgers, 4-2. Dodgers are playing good ball right now. Lost like 8-9. Diamondbacks getting closer to them. It was your Tampa Bay Rays over the Seattle Mariners, 4-3, and my San Diego Padres over the Diamondbacks, 7-2. What's this mean for the standings? Tampa Bay is still in first place by 5.5 games. Tampa Bay on a 6-game winning streak, 71-46 on the season. 5.5 over the Yankees, 7 games over the surging Red Sox. Shy Sox still hold the lead in the AL Central, 3.5 games over the Detroit Tigers, and the AL West, the Wild Wild West. Houston and Texas virtually tied. Texas half game out in the AL West. NL East, with the Braves going on their big winning streak. They won like 7 in a row, 8 in a row. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They have an 8.5 game lead over the Phillies and an 11.5 game lead over the slipping Marlins. In the NL Central, Milwaukee Brewers, 5.5 game lead over the Cubs and a 15 game lead over the Cardinals. That's a 2-team race in that. But the Brewers with an Major League best, 74-44.
That's crazy.
74-44 for the Brewers. And in the West, the Dodgers, they had a 13-14 game lead on the Diamondbacks and the Padres a couple weeks ago. It's now down to 7.5 over the Diamondbacks, 8.5 for the Padres. I guess now it's time to start looking at the wild card. The wild card leaders in the AL, Yankees have a 7-game advantage in the wild card. The Red Sox have 5.5 game advantage, and the Rangers in there. Teams looking close on the wild card. Toronto, Seattle, 3.5 games out. Baltimore, 2 games out. The Guardians and the Twins, 1.5 games, and the Tigers, 1 game out. In the NL, Cubs, 6-game advantage. Arizona and Philly tied for the second and third wild cards, and San Diego 1 game out. The Marlins 3 games out. St. Louis 3.5. Nats 4.5. Pittsburgh 5.5. Cincinnati 6. And then you're getting into no chance. No chance. But yeah, we're starting to get closer and closer. The trade deadline is come and gone. Not many huge trades. Did you see anything other than Scooble?
Did not.
No, there wasn't really any blockbuster trades with anybody jumping on board with that.
Yeah, thought there would be, but there's not.
I would think. Okay.
Did you see how Max Scherzer passed Walter Johnson?
And Walter Johnson
on the strikeout record.
Oh wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Walter Johnson, fantastic.
Number 10 now, I think, on the list.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's pretty crazy. Max Scherzer, my former drinking buddy. How about that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he used to throw down some in Mobile with Max Scherzer.
Crazy times.
So going back to my trip, because I wanted to say about the best baseball experience I've ever had in my life. So we go to Boston and we go to the Boston Museum of Art.
Right.
And because they had some Dolly stuff there. And so we went to see the Dolly stuff. We only had like 30 minutes. So we rushed through, and I was taking pictures of everything, whether I knew what it was or not. So for the Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like we were there longer. And so we go to Fenway, and my friend Mark, he surprised us and he got us tickets on top of the Green Monster. And it was incredible that if you get tickets to Boston, and you can get those very, very exclusive tickets, about 150 tickets per game. If you can get up there, I'd 1,000% recommend it. I don't give 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It was incredible. Being up there, going up early for batting practice. I got a batting practice home run.
Nice.
That it landed, or it hit right in my little section where I was standing alone.
From Roman Anthony?
I don't know who it was from. No, it was from the White Sox.
Ooh.
I don't know who hit it, but it was a Blue Jays ball. Because I had the Blue Jays 50th anniversary logo on it.
A Blue Jays ball hidden at Fenway by a White Sox player. Weird.
And my first ball.
Mm.
And I've never come close to getting a foul ball or a batting practice home run.
Really?
Ever. And here's how I got it. So we're standing up at the top. There's 3 rows, very large rows at Fenway. And there's this kid down there, and he's wearing a Royals cap or something. And you hear the boom, you hear the home runs hit up there, and he grabs the ball from that empty section, runs back to his dad. Look, I mean, he's like 13, 14, not like a 7-year-old. And then boom, he hit another one. He gets another ball. And I'm like, all right, he's got 2. I'm going down to that section. So I went right where the kid was running into, probably like five hits later, boom, hits right near, and I grab it. And then I looked around if there was any other little kids around, because I was going to give them the ball, but there wasn't. There was just a kid with 2, and he kind of smiled at me, and I held up the ball, and he held up his 2 balls, and it was kind of cool. And then I started looking, I was like, wow, I got a home run ball.
That's cool.
And it's got the green paint all over it where it hit. And then I saw the Blue Jays logo, and I was like, oh, I guess they were just in Toronto, and they just grabbed some of their batting practice balls. Like in Atlanta, like their batting practice balls say practice on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea how all that worked. And but then the game started. Red Sox won. But being up there it's a special ballpark. And what the Mets and the Yankees do, and I do realize that Boston and New York are entirely different cities. And I've been to Boston and New York before. The people, everything is just, they don't want to be like each other. And they're not. And the ballpark experience is completely different also. Mets, just loud music every single second you get. Walk-up songs even louder. Just loud, 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 loud. Yankees, loud, loud, loud. DJ out in center field doing some great mashups. Fantastic crowd all into it. You're in the Bronx, just going crazy. Boston, Oregon. You know, playing the hits.
Different vibe, isn't it?
Totally different vibe. And as an old man, guess which one I appreciated?
The organ.
the traditional baseball feel. And I even thought about that as we're leaving the stadium. It was like, other than the walk-up songs and some contest here and there wasn't a lot of loud music. There wasn't a lot of, there was just not all this. It was just, you want to make some noise, generate some noise. You know, you want to start the Let's Go Red Sox, start the Let's Go Red. You're not going to you're not prompted by all this flash and everything like the New York teams had. And so I watch these kids leaving the game, and they're all, laughing, having a great time, have all their little souvenirs. And I was like, probably the same kids were leaving, Yankee Stadium and Citi Field in probably the same feel. But man, I wish they'd do it more like Boston. Just that old school. But it's nice that Boston still does that. And like their scoreboards aren't as ginormous as Citi Field. Citi Field, of course, the newer of the 3. But it was just it was cool. And I got to knock 2 more off the list.
That's great.
With Yankee Stadium and the Mets. But it's just, I would highly recommend. Now you like Truist. And I haven't been to Truist yet.
Yeah, man. That's great.
I got to get up there.
The thing about that's in a part of town called the Battery, and all of the Batteries.
It's all created.
It's super nice. You could spend a whole day at the Battery, eating at nice restaurants, at upscale shopping, and then catch the game at the end there. Highly recommend it. I'm a fan of every ballpark I've ever been to, though. Like When I was going to Tropicana Field a lot back about 15 years ago,
I like the Trop.
I know everybody was like, that stadium sucks. I'm like, what sucks about it? I love it.
No, it's the best stadium. It's the best baseball stadium in Florida out of the two.
The only negative thing I think about the Trop is that you got the pitcher warming up on the field. I don't like that.
Like old school.
That's weird.
Old,
yeah, I don't like that.
Like old school.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they've moved it now to where the bullpens are kind of hidden behind.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but that's how everybody used to warm up on the field.
Sure. Century ago.
No, like 20 years ago. Yeah, that with they would warm up, and then when the pitcher was throwing, they just wouldn't warm up, and then in between plays, they would warm up. But no, I like the Trop.
Yeah, Trop's great.
But
Minute Maid Park in Houston, I love that park.
Haven't been yet.
Great park.
Haven't been yet. No, the one I think we're doing Missouri next year. We're going to do Kansas City and St. Louis.
I bet that's going to be
year.
epic.
And then I guess they're going on strike apparently next year.
Who, ball players?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, that's what my sports writer friend said.
Really?
The consensus is that it's going to happen.
Wow.
So I was like, well, okay, if there's no baseball, then we'll just go do something else. Maybe we'll go to a WNBA game.
Wow, get into that.
Yeah.
Get into Sophie Cunningham.
Go to Indianapolis and go watch the Indiana Fever play. And then see how many, maybe we'll start marking off the WNBA arenas.
I wouldn't mind getting into like a weird sport like pickleball or something, you know.
Go watch like the pickleball finals.
Yeah, start wearing the shirts, you know.
Dink. Oh, I don't know. But Boston, best baseball experience I've ever had.
That's great.
And I've been to a lot of games, and I've been to a lot of parks. Not all of them. I've been to over half.
That's great.
But I don't know if that's going to be able to be topped, being on top of the Green Monster.
No, you can't
in
top
that
that
experience. It was completely just insanely awesome.
Maybe if you wear Babe Ruth's uniform at Yankee Stadium, that could top it. We're going to tear down the old George.
Or if I wear Babe Ruth at Fenway.
Just don't get strawberry filling on it.
Oh, true. Be right back.
Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
We are starting off in the mid to low 70s this morning with a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, we'll have the same with the addition of isolated thunder showers. Highs will be in the mid to low 90s, but the heat index will be at least 105 for many of us. Despite the drying air, the heat index will stay rough all week. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Technology problems slowing your business down? Then it's time to simplify things with i2X Solutions. Based in Tallahassee, i2X Solutions helps businesses work smarter with customized IT support, technology consulting designed around your business. And because technology never sleeps, i2X offers proactive monitoring, cybersecurity awareness training, compliance reviews, and rapid response support to keep your business secure and running efficiently. Visit i2xsolutions.com now and discover how i2X Solutions can help your business stay connected, protected, and ready for what's next.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas to put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
In Tallahassee, when it comes to pool repairs and renovations, nobody does it better than Swain, and they've been doing it for over 46 years. Turn your worn, outdated, or neglected pool into something you're proud of again. Whether your pool needs resurfacing, tile repairs or replacement, equipment upgrades, or even a full makeover, nobody does it better than Swain Pools and Spas. Trusted for quality, reliability, and service, visit Swain Pools today under the huge sign on Tharp Street or at swainpools.com.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. And behind every service, there's a dedicated team. They're your neighbors, friends, and family. We are connected, and together, we are stronger. Day and night, rain or shine, The City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
I'm Keith Gross, and I know that seniors built this country. They shouldn't be crushed by inflation after a lifetime of hard work. I'll fight to lower cost, protect Social Security, and bring common sense back to Washington. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark Construction.com. We conquer all peaks. We fix those darn leaks. Call 850-766-1340. T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark Construction.com.
License number CCC 1331204. This is Al from E&B Heating and Air. Since 1974, you've trusted E&B for all your home comfort needs. We've been repairing and maintaining AC systems for over 50 years and can service most any brand, make, or model. Need to replace your AC? No problem. We offer free estimates on all new systems, and we're an authorized carrier dealer. So whether you live in North Florida or South Georgia, call the name you can trust in air conditioning. That's E&B Heating and Air Conditioning.
The Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce is hosting their annual Chamber Conference Retreat August 13th through 16th at the Ritz-Carlton on Amelia Island. And the Greg Tish Show is going to be there live in the middle of all the action. All of Tallahassee's movers and shakers will be there, and Greg's interviews will highlight all the latest news and some of the highlights of the conference, discussing all the exciting new things that Tallahassee has to look forward to in the near future. Tune in Thursday and Friday, August 13th and 14th for the Greg Tish Show live from the Chamber Retreat on Real Talk 93.3, brought to you by Capital Health Plan Center for Healthy Aging.
The Greg Tish Show is brought to you by Leon Screening and Repair, locally owned and operated since 1976. For screens, windows, glass, and more, visit leonscreening.com.
Well, it's all right.
You're back with the Greg Tish Show, where Tallahassee wakes up on Real Talk 93.3.
It is now time for the Social Kitchen TLH. Food set. Think of Chief Jones. Texting with Chief Jones a lot, especially when I was in Boston. It was good. You want me to rank the ballpark foods?
Yeah, man, let's rank them.
Okay, I only ate at Fenway, so I didn't eat at Citi Field. I didn't eat at Yankee Stadium, even though I wanted to. But I only had a hot dog and some fries. Nathan's.
You didn't get peanuts and Cracker Jack?
And we had some peanuts at Fenway. There was these dudes hanging around us, and one of them didn't know that you could eat roasted peanuts. They'll eat the whole shell.
Mm-hmm.
So we taught him about that. And he's like, no way. I've been just throwing away the best part forever. I said, yeah, you can eat the whole thing. They're roasted, dude. These are so salty. The dude was freaking out.
Was he from Boston?
Yeah, they were all from, I don't know where they're from, but they all lived in Boston.
These peanuts are wicked good with the shells.
But they had no idea you could eat the roasted peanut shells.
Hey, Ma, did you know this guy at the ballpark?
At first, he thought his friend was screwing with him. No way, you're screwing with me. You can eat the shit. No, I'm not eating the shells. That's gross. And I turned around and said, can I have one? And I ate it. And I said, dude, it's the best part. And he finally put it in his mouth. He's like, oh, my gosh. He's just breaking them and getting out the meat. Like you're missing, vast majority of the goodness of the roasted shells.
Wow.
I wonder when that went away.
Not eating the shells?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because probably people that right now go, what? You can eat the shells? That's gross. No, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So ranking the ballparks, Fenway number one, just because I didn't eat anything else.
Mm-hmm.
We ate, we went to Little Italy.
In Boston?
In New York.
Oh, in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah.
And we ate at an Italian restaurant there.
I bet it was dynamite.
Had pizza.
Where?
It wasn't that good.
Really?
It was a little undercooked.
Wow.
The undercarriage wasn't that good, but it was still cool eating with the windows wide open and no air conditioning on a nice hot summer day.
Did you have a good slice of New York pizza anywhere?
No, that was the only pizza that we got.
Dang, that stinks.
That was the only pizza we got. But let's see, the Southern Soul Food was fantastic. Pizza was okay. But the best meal I had there, tacos.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place called Los Tacos, and this was number one. And I think they have many Los Tacos places there. And this was probably one of the best taco meals that I've ever had. And it was right outside of Grand Central Station. And so we were just hungry. We didn't know anything about the place. And so we walk in, and you walk in, and they have like 6 things on the menu. And like 3 drinks, Mexican Coke, Mexican Sprite, water. And then have some little sides, chips and salsa. So we walk in, and we're kind of looking at everybody. No seats, no tables, nothing. All high top bars everywhere in there. And people sitting around talking, having a good time eating. And then so my friend Brian that likes to talk to people, asked these 2 nice young ladies, what y'all get? What, asking them for advice. And like, oh, you got to get this. This is so good. We love coming here. Actual locals that were there. So we get in, we order our meals. And again, no tables, no chairs, just stand-up bars. You order from one person. She gave us our little bag of chips, our little thing of salsa, and then my Mexican Coke. She's like, you would like me to open it? I was like, yes, please. And she opened it. You took your ticket over to the cook. You had your one cook. You and this guy interacted together. So there's 10 cooks lined up down there. One guy feeding all the stations like at Chipotle. Somebody walked you down, but this was better. And then so this is what you want? This is what you want? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll take care of you, man. And then so sitting there and chatting with you a little bit until you go, hey, no, put that over there. Just a very like a diner experience.
Right.
And then you had a little side station where you could get your accoutrement. And then they had some little dried hot peppers over there. And then you stood up and ate. And it was fantastic.
That's cool.
And so I was thinking, man, this concept would kill in Tallahassee. Then I said, no, this concept would die in a heartbeat outside of the student union.
Really?
Because it's volume. That there was we had a knack, just something lucky streak the entire time. Wherever that you had to stand in lines, we never had to stand in lines, but we were always before the huge rush came in. Because after we got our food, we didn't have to wait but maybe 5 minutes. After we got our food, there was a line of 40 people.
Wow.
That had walked up. I guess one of the trains had exited. But I was like, this would not work because it's a constant right outside of Grand Central Station, constant people coming in.
Yeah.
Those guys that were working there, even the girl that was cleaning up the little station where the salsas were, just constantly working.
You got to have a high turnover.
You have to have a lot of customers. It would work in a large city, and that's why it would work at one of the unions, the student unions, because you're going to have kids in there all the time. Boom,
Sure.
boom, boom, boom,
Sure.
boom. But I don't think it'd work outside. And I don't know if the concept of no tables, no chairs, how that would work here. Well, I got to sit down. I got to sit down.
Like you say, young folks would do it.
Yeah, young folks would.
Old folks would.
Yeah, and then the core, it was all subway tiles in the entire place. Just very White Castle-like, very clean environment. And, of course, having, tacos, this wonderful tacos with great seasonings with a Mexican Coke. And it was like the first Coke I've had in a long time, so maybe that was it.
I bet it was good, man.
God, it was so good.
Wasn't it so spicy?
Yeah.
God, just love that.
Yeah, it was. The spice was perfect. Mark in Boston, he's not a big spice guy. He called that the worst meal of the trip because it was too spicy. And I was like, it was spicy, but it wasn't like the king of jalapeno.
Sure.
I could have had more spice. But man, now I want a taco.
I want a Mexican Coke.
All right. When is Tate coming?
Tate.
Tate, go find a Mexican Coke somewhere.
What a burps that would make.
Be right back after this town hall news break.
I'm Keith Gross. I served in the Army National Guard, built businesses, and now I'm stepping up to serve North Florida in Congress. I'll fight for secure borders, lower costs, and America First values every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Hey, you, can't you read the sign? It says, keep off the grass. Oh, but I just wanted to feel it. Excuse me? I wanted to feel what it was like to have an amazing lawn like you do. It always looks so good, even in the summertime. How do you do it, neighbor? They're called Lawn Johns. They come once a week. Maybe you should give them a call so you can tell other people to stay off your lawn. How's that sound? Ooh, yes. I would love to tell people to stay off my lawn. For the very best in lawn care, call the Lawn Johns at 850-322-2567. Stay off my lawn.
This is Brian Kilmeade, and I'm excited to be on the air in the capital city. Be sure to tune into my show. I'll be giving you all the latest news, information, and the truth you demand. The Brian Kilmeade Show is live from 9 till noon, right here on Real Talk 93.3.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this Town Hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. A defiant Iran continues insisting on control over the Strait of Hormuz, which the U.S. contends is a critically important international waterway. Iran has been negotiating a partial reopening of the strait in talks with Oman, but Iran says the strait will not fully reopen until the U.S., in Tehran's words, corrects its behavior. Russian drones and missiles continue raining down on Ukraine as the Ukrainians work to bring the war home to Russia.
At least 10 people have been injured as a result of a Russian overnight attack in Sumy, the State Emergency Service of Ukraine reported on Monday. According to local authorities, hits are reported at 3 locations with multi-story and private residential buildings, vehicles and non-residential premises damaged. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian drone attack on Monday on a Russian city has killed around 12 people and wounded dozens, authorities in the Tatarstan region say. Ukraine has targeted Russian oil facilities with long-range drones almost daily in recent months. The barrage causing fuel shortages in Russia, eating into Russian refining capacity and unsettling the Russian public. I'm Charles Tillett.
Leftist candidates for governor in Wisconsin, U.S. Senate in Minnesota, making their final pushes ahead of tomorrow's primaries. Republican Senator Dave McCormick of Pennsylvania.
I thought the idea of socialism and communism was in the dustbin of history, and sadly, it's finding new traction. And if that were to lead our country in the White House and the majority in the House or the Senate, I think it'd be a disaster.
Senator McCormick speaking with the Salem Radio Network. Wildfires have forced more than 20,000 people to run for their lives in Western Canada. They've had to evacuate their homes. One evacuee says, no words to express the fear you feel when you see a wall of flames racing in your direction. Wall Street, the Dow futures down 60 points. Townhall.com.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Christian Healthcare Ministries is not another health insurance policy. If you're tired of year-long contracts and pointless restrictions, CHM offers anytime enrollment on your schedule and at your convenience. With CHM, you're paying half the cost of a traditional health insurance plan. So that puts more money back into your budget for everyday needs. Plus, you'll have access to CHM's care solutions for virtual appointments, prescription savings, surgery support, and more. My family and I joined in 2018, and it's changed our lives for the better. We love paying way less while helping other believers afford their medical bills. Take the leap of faith and see why Christians across the nation are better with CHM.
Get started by calling 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS for a 50% credit towards your first month. That's 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS.
Your Sports Flash update on Real Talk 93.3 in Tallahassee.
The Jacksonville Jaguars adding to their offensive line depth as Jaron Christian is agreeing to a contract with the team. He has played in 63 regular season games and made 25 starts since being drafted by Washington in the 3rd round in 2018. Last season, he played for both the Cowboys and the Broncos. He was at least on their rosters, technically did not appear in any games. Tampa Bay Rays baseball, they beat the Mariners yesterday 4-1. They complete a 3-game series sweep. They match up against the A's tonight. Freddie Peralta will make the starts. And the Miami Marlins, they beat the Angels yesterday 12-3, winning 2 of 3 in that series. And now the Marlins tomorrow will get back at it against Pittsburgh. I'm Matt Pauley, Real Talk 93.3.
Now at Lowe's, faster quotes start at the Lowe's Pro Desk. Got a material list handwritten on a sticky note or saved as a photo? Perfect. Bring it to us and get a quote in minutes. And if you don't see what you need on the shelf, we'll help you get it. You can access thousands of products beyond what's available in store or on Lowe's.com, right from the Lowe's Pro Desk. Build quotes faster and source the materials you need to keep your jobs moving. Just like that at Lowe's.
The Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you.
Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for, oh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10.
Finger licking machine.
The $10 bucket of the day deal. Every weekday. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
I'm Michael Garrison, third generation here at Metal Roofing Sales of Tallahassee. It's a common misunderstanding that a metal roof is more expensive than a traditional shingle roof. At Metal Roofing Sales of Tallahassee, we'll show you how affordable it really can be. A metal roof far exceeds the durability and lifespan of a shingle roof, saving you thousands of dollars over time. Not only do we have the technology to fabricate and produce the best materials, we have the most experienced contractors to install your roof as well. And we will match or beat any other price in tile. Find us online at metalroofingsales.net. You can trust the 3 generations of service under one roof.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm running for Congress because America First principles are falling by the wayside. Our debt is skyrocketing and nothing seems to change year after year. In Congress, I'll work to defend our freedoms, cut spending, and do my part to stop the dysfunction in D.C.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. Your Neighbors with Bill and Doug coming up at the top of the next hour. When did schools start on Wednesday this week?
Well, Florida High goes back today.
Okay, so I've seen some photos of folks talking about, hey, first day of school, congrats. I think Leon County starts Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be a lot of fun. But one of the things that's already gone in, because with Florida High starting today, I guess with some of the private schools starting today, this will be our 3rd year of the speed cameras in school zones. And I've seen a lot of people post about this on Facebook, and their people still have no idea how these things work. That a buddy of mine posted, hey, they go active today.
Mm-hmm.
So today, 30 minutes before school starts and 30 minutes after school ends, speed zones.
Is it today, though?
Today.
Okay.
It's the 12th is when they start.
Today's the
10th. 10th, excuse me.
Yeah.
So the 12th is when they start.
So we got 2 more days.
2 more days.
Very
2
good.
more days of speeding through school zones. And I know that they've added some more this year. And so it's 30 minutes before school starts and 30 minutes after. And then when the lights are flashing, obviously you have to pay attention to whether it's 15 or 20 miles per hour, because I don't think that all of our school zones are 20 miles per hour. And I don't know if one's going out by Childs. I don't know if you can do one by Childs because US 319, that they might dip it down to like 35 during that. But I don't know if there's going to be, boy, that'd be streets of gold if you'd had it on Thomas Hill Road.
Sure.
Oh, I mean, just... And so people are like, well, I don't understand when the school zones, I don't understand when you can and can't get a ticket. And a lot of people are commenting this. Well, how about this? Don't speed through by the schools and you won't get a ticket.
But I need to know when to speed.
It's just like, just pay attention. I know that I've looked down being on the one on Cary Forest Parkway, and it's like, oh crap, I'm close to going 11 miles over the speed limit.
That one got me.
That's the one that got you.
Sure.
I think that's one of the most popular ones. I don't know if the one on Tharp, if those are going to be activated out in front of Raw, Rudiger, and Godby. I don't know if those are going to be streets of gold. If you do the one by Godby with all the students around there, I mean, just college students, there's going to be so many tickets given in that zone. But I don't know when if that one is active. I know on the side streets by Raw, on MLK, that one's active, and that's getting a lot. But this is the 3rd year that we're going into this.
Can you imagine if even a percentage of the money from these tickets went back to the schools themselves?
A percentage does.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Not a lot. Most of it goes to the camera company.
Well, that's not.
And then
good.
The percentages slowly change as the cameras and the software and everything gets paid off. But the company that provides them, they make the bulk.
It's just really strange as a citizen to see Oh, well, this camper took in $1.6 million in fines. And meanwhile, the school it's sitting next to can't afford a teacher or a coach or computers.
Right.
There's something backwards about that.
Right. That I know that this, as it goes on, there'll be more. But again, I think the important thing here is it's the third year and there's still people. I mean, if you just moved here, you may not understand. But if you still don't understand how they work, have fun voting.
Yeah, right. And these people do vote.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But just if you're unsure that there's speed limits posted, just go the speed limits. That's how easy it is. Just go the speed limit. And so I had a buddy of mine that he's been fighting one. And so he's lived in a neighborhood forever. And he got 2 citations. And so he's like, it's impossible to go from 45 to 15, like they say when that's going, to slow down for that school zone. And I'm like, well, one, your street is 35 miles per hour. I've lived here for 20 years. It's not 45. And I'm like, dude, it's 35. One, if you don't even know your speed limit on your road, that's a problem, that you're speeding all the time through there. But just slow down. And then tomorrow, if you're dropping off your kids, expect chaos. Or Wednesday, expect chaos. That the first week will be nuts. Take a little extra time, or throw your kids on the bus.
Maybe 30 minutes extra time.
An hour.
Yeah, an hour.
Wake your kids up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
But Mom, it's still dark.
It's fine. You're going to have a great time. But the first day of school, and we'll talk about it more on Wednesday, it's going to be good. So 38 of the 67 counties are actually starting today.
Okay.
So, but first day of school, your new duds, your new clothes.
Got them picked out just right.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to wear them.
Sure.
Until that day. And then you got to go in, and that's when the hierarchy begins. If you go in there like the first day and somebody pulls your pants down, you're SOL the rest of the year.
That's right.
But it's fun. But it just seems, I just don't, and I guess I say this every year. I just don't, I just remember going to school like after Labor Day or after Memorial Day, like late, like September.
Yeah.
And I'm a proponent for year-round schools because I don't have kids. But it just seems to be creeping up more and more, smaller summer vacation. And the reason I'm for year-round is, have 2 weeks off at the end of every semester.
Sure.
Or a week off at the end of every semester. Spread that summer vacation out. Or a week and a half. Come back on Wednesday. Enable the folks to go on vacations if they want. Hey, we're going on winter vacation this year. Hey, we're going on spring. We're going on summer. Spread it out. And then the kids, they'll still get, to be able, kids aren't going out like they used to and playing with their other friends.
But isn't the other benefit, they actually get to graduate from school sooner than 18, right? You're getting them through the school year faster. Let's get them graduating faster.
With starting earlier?
Or just not having a summer break.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you're saying,
yeah.
Getting year round.
Just year round. Well, no, you would just break everything up for 1 year is the same curriculum that they do within the expanded year, or add more programs on. So Leon County starts Wednesday. Gadsden County starts tomorrow, Tuesday. Franklin County starts Tuesday. Those are interesting start days. A Tuesday. Wakulla County started today. That in Jefferson, you guys start tomorrow. Yeah, Tuesday, that's a weird starting day.
And the first day of school is a weird day, too. You're real uncertain. You're not sure who your friends are. You're not sure if it's going to be a good class.
Or especially when you've moved up to another school, like you've gone from 5th grade. Now you're in 6th grade and you're big timer in middle school.
That's huge.
And you got to find out what classes you're going to. And you got to walk around this huge, giant school, which in your mind was a huge, giant school. Because I still see Augusta Raw as this giant school. But when I drive by it, it's like, that's it.
That was it.
That's I was worried about getting from that side of the school to the other in 5 minutes. And it's a 2-minute walk. And then when you go from middle school to high school,
Mhm.
like the kids today walking into Wakulla High for the first time. Whoa.
And they're thinking, man, I'm never going to learn my way around this place. This
Mhm.
place is a maze.
And then by the end of the first week, you know everything.
You got it down pat.
Yeah. Or you're using your Google Maps.
Oh, that's a good idea.
On where to go.
Man, if we'd only had that back now.
I'm sure we'll be staring at their phones.
Mm-hmm.
But walking into oh my God, Nigel, our good friend Nigel.
What do you say?
He said they started school July 31st up in Georgia.
Wow.
Dang.
Been at 2 weeks up there.
Dang. That's I like that actually.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't too bad.
They know what's up.
But this is just an exciting time. Exciting time for parents that on Wednesday we'll see more of the first day of school pictures. And I love that. Except I loved it to when all my friends had like kindergartners and stuff. And now all my friends are posting like all their seniors.
Sure.
And you're aging with those kids.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they're a senior. I remember when they were born and it seems like just yesterday.
Right.
Is Jude, he's still in pre-K?
He's in what's called pre-K.
Okay.
Yes. He's not in real school yet.
But he's only a year away from real school.
Only a year away, yeah.
My
Mhm.
God, he
Year
was
and a
just
half.
born.
I know.
He was just born.
It's crazy.
And then teenagers, she's going.
This high
11th?
school, first day
Oh,
of high
this is
school
ninth?
today. Today, first day.
She's got to be so excited.
She's very excited.
You got to be so excited about that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
She's going to have the boys flirting with her. Boy, let me tell you what.
You better watch out.
Yeah, I've got my shotgun now.
You better watch out. All right, make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show YouTube channel. This is going to be the last day we're broadcasting that. Tomorrow, we're debuting the Real Talk channel.
Big things.
Long time coming. Lots of cool changes. I like these cameras now.
Yeah, they're great, man.
You got to move yours a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Your monitor's in the way.
Oh, watch this. Boom!
Whoa!
Look at that, mind blown.
Whoa! I don't have anything else to say.
Right?
It's crazy.
It's craziness.
All right, be right back.
I was born in the winter and cooled by a warm heart. And I love you best.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
It's business as usual this morning. Warm and mostly sunny with a few areas getting a bit cloudier than others. This afternoon, temperatures climb into the mid to low 90s with the heat index around 105 or higher. There is a chance of isolated thunder showers from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The chances of showers drop the next few days. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn, too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Hey, it's Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage. If you work hard to serve our community, whether you're a teacher, a nurse, firefighter, police officer, or first responder, or even a city or county employee, I've got some great news for you. Florida's Hometown Heroes program can help you buy a home with down payment and closing cost assistance up to $35,000, depending on where you live and work. It's a way to say thank you to the people that keep Florida running, and I'm proud to help local heroes take advantage of it every day. Don't assume you don't qualify. Let's find out together. I'll walk you through the process, show you how to combine these benefits with the right mortgage plan, and help you make that dream of homeownership a reality. Let's get started. You can reach me at 954-369-6171. That's 954-369-6171. I'm Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage, helping our hometown heroes find their way home.
Pinch a Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself. Pinch a Penny Pools and Spas, locally owned, and the easiest way to find relaxation at home.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm America First, and that means secure elections, secure borders, and putting American citizens before illegal immigrants. In Congress, I'll work for hardworking families of North Florida every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Florida man, what'd you do to yourself this time?
Disney World. Me and Hank, my emotional sport alligator, we did it all.
Please tell me you weren't swimming in the Seven Seas Lagoon again.
Well, not this time. We rode the monorail to the Magic Kingdom, hit Space Mountain, crushed some turkey legs, and we washed it down with a couple of Dole Whips. And the best part, the Country Bear Jamboree.
Sounds like a great day so far. What happened?
Well, we're running late, and I'm sprinting to the front row of the show, and it starts, and the music's playing, and crowds are clapping. I got carried away. I got this bright idea. I'm going to stage dive to Hank. I jumped, Hank tried to catch me, and pop, my back went out midair.
Well, I'm glad you came, because Dr. Finn's going to get you fixed right up.
Well, next time we're sitting in the back row.
You don't have to do a Disney stage dive to get back pain, neck pain, headaches, or numbness in your arms and legs. Come see us at Fenn Chiropractic for exceptional care to help your body heal itself the right way. Book your appointment online today at fenchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Honey, what are these mushrooms in our yard? Portobello?
Huh, let me take a look. Oh,
Shiitake.
I don't know, but our septic system is failing, and our whole yard smells like
Should we try to cook these up and eat them tonight?
This is bad, Sheila.
Well, we better fix it soon, or we're going to be in deep...
Sheila, look, it's Crud Septic. Our prayers are answered.
Call Crud Septic Service today. Pump outs, installs, repairs, crudseptic.com. That's crudseptic.com.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information,
No matter what you are, I will always be with you.
This is where Tallahassee starts its day. It's the Greg Tish Show, right here on Real Talk 93.3.
Well, just got locked out of my Gmail.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember my passwords. I haven't had to do passwords in so long. Well, listen, kind of need it. I guess I can just pull it up on my phone.
Usually you can have it send it to your cell phone. Send me a text and you confirm with a code. I kind of like all that.
Yeah, I do too.
Instead of having to remember passwords.
It just said reload, and I went no, and it said reload, and I went no, and then now it's asking me for my password, and I don't remember what I put in. This is after I got hacked, and I don't remember it.
Oh.
So Spider-Man, brand new day.
Yeah, it looks great. Can't wait to see it.
So that continued its blistering pace in theaters, collecting $144.5 million over the weekend.
Hey, it's like this movie saving the box office. Between this and the Odyssey.
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people going through that. Well, number 10, Cat Video Fest 2026. Cat videos.
In the movie theater?
Cat Video Fest, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
IMAX is showing it.
Mm.
But Allen's got it down at Challenger Learning Center. It made $568,000 over the weekend. Number 9, The Invite, $717,000. Number 8, Ice Cream Man, $2 million.
Really?
Moana at number 7, $2.8 million. Look at Minions still sticking around at number 6, $3.5 million. Number 5, Toy Story 5, $3.9 million.
Nice.
And this one, I think I'll wait for streaming. I just don't know if I want to. Well, I'm going to wait for everything for streaming. I'm not going to a movie theater. And that's just because I have to leave the house. Super Troopers 3,
Oh, yes.
At 4.
I didn't realize they had a number 2.
Yeah.
Was it any good?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Probably not.
Number 3, One Night Only, 5.7 million. Then we jump from 5.7 million at number 3 to The Odyssey.
Okay.
So Spider-Man Brand New Day, 145 million. Number 2, The Odyssey. What do you think it took in this weekend?
Man.
And it was a distant number 2 from Spider-Man's 145 million.
I'd say it took in 75 million.
35.
Wow.
35 million.
That just goes to show you Spider-Man's doing some big things.
Has The Odyssey already busted $1 billion? I'm sure.
I don't think so.
It's got to be close.
I think maybe both movies combined.
Look at 1.1 billion for The Odyssey.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Can you name Nolan's other billion-dollar movies?
Christopher Nolan put out, man, what did he do? I can't name them now.
Oppenheimer.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
975 million, close. But one of my favorite movies of all time.
Did he do the Men in Black movie? No, that was Soderbergh.
It was a trilogy.
A trilogy.
And the second and third of these did $1 billion.
Man, I don't know.
Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Really? Yeah, that's right. He sure did.
Dark Knight did 1 billion. Dark Knight Rises 1.8 billion.
Great movies.
Dark Knight, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Really good.
God,
really good.
I want to watch that again now.
Mm-hmm.
Just Heath Ledger, just unbelievable. Dark Knight Rises, I really like, but not as much. But
I like all those.
Do you? Tell me why. Because I was born in darkness.
It was great.
Good movie. Good movie. But I want to see Odyssey because everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, it looks great.
You want to go on a date night?
Sure.
And go see it? You could bring your wife.
Oh, could I now?
Mm-hmm. I mean, a date night with me.
Well, then let's go see the Spider-Man movie. She'd love that.
I have to see if it's playing at Challenger.
You know, they filmed the Spider-Man in Glasgow, but they made it look like New York.
Oh, they do that a lot.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm. You know, they filmed Superman 2 up in Canada to make it look like Metropolis.
Mm-hmm. They did a
Why
good
couldn't
job.
they just film in Metropolis?
Yeah, right.
Come on.
True.
Film there. Film in Metropolis. But, yeah, are there any other big things that are coming out?
Let's see what's coming out.
Oh, I don't know. Are you looking it up?
No, I'm trying to think. I feel like I've heard this. The Marvel movie.
Which one?
I'm trying to think of what it's called. Doomsday. That's the one.
Oh, Dune. Well, Dune Part 3, isn't that coming out?
Doomsday. No, not Doom. It's Avengers Doomsday.
I thought there was a Dune coming out.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't keep up.
But this has got Dr. Doom in it. Played by
Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, we're going to see how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Going to see how that works.
Because technically he's dead as Iron Man. Oops, spoiler alert.
What?
Well, you know, because Iron Man's dead at this point.
Oh, okay. Oh, because Thanos killed him? Or
Thanos killed him.
Is that true?
It's true.
Oh,
it's
look
true.
at me.
It's true.
Look at me. Well, so in Little League, Cheers Capitola, they lost the other night, or yesterday. And now they're in the elimination game.
Okay.
So they still have a chance to make the Little League World Series. And they've been dominating. And they just fell apart in one inning yesterday. But so today they will play the elimination game. And then they'll have to win that to earn a rematch to go up to Williamsport.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be incredible if they win. Yeah, yesterday with them, they had a bad inning, third inning. They scored 4 runs in the bottom of the first, but then they gave up 6 runs in the top of the third.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up going down 8-5. But we've never had a team in the Little League World Series.
Mm-hmm.
So how exciting would this be?
It'd be huge.
To have the Tallahassee team, Cheers Capitola team, in the Little League World Series up in Williamsport.
Be awesome.
Now, that would be a fun trip.
Yeah, it would.
To go up to Williamsport to go watch the Little League World Series. That'd be a lot of fun because it's just gotten it's huge now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I shouldn't say now. I mean, these games, Chairs was playing on ESPN.
Yeah, right.
Not on the Ocho, but they're playing on
The
like
Ocho.
ESPN with these games. I mean, you're going from playing in the Chairs Capitola All-Star game to ESPN within a matter of weeks.
That's no slouch.
That's incredible. That's fantastic. So they will play today, and I don't know the time on that. Let's see if I can find it before we go to break. Just put it on the YouTube page.
There you go.
Comment if you know what time they're playing today on the ESPN, because that'll be pretty cool. This is the Monday playlist.
Yeah, man.
Huh. Sounds like Tuesdays. I don't remember making this. What day is it?
Monday the 10th.
Be right back.
Now,
If you're driving through Tallahassee school zones this week, slow down. The Tallahassee Police Department said school zone speed cameras begin issuing citations on Wednesday when students return to class. And unlike last year, there will be no warning period. Cameras are installed at nearly 30 schools across the city and operate during the entire school day, including 30 minutes before classes begin and 30 minutes after dismissal. Drivers caught going more than 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit will receive a $100 citation in the mail. Police say the program is designed to improve safety around schools, not generate revenue. During the last school year, the cameras issued more than 44,000 citations. And officers remind drivers that the cameras can still be enforcing the speed limit even when school zone lights are not flashing, as long as students are on campus. So starting Wednesday, watch your speed. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update. Brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
We are starting off in the mid to low 70s this morning with a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, we'll have the same with the addition of isolated thunder showers. Highs will be in the mid to low 90s, but the heat index will be at least 105 for many of us. Despite the drying air, the heat index will stay rough all week. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, The Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Hey, everybody, it's Ed Dean along with Roger Henderson, also with FloridaDaily.com. Just want to remind you, daily 4 to 6 in the afternoons right here in Tallahassee on Real Talk 93.3 FM. Roger, it is literally the 2 fastest hours anywhere in afternoon talk radio.
And if you think the country's going crazy, we'll help you make sense of it all.
Oh, yeah, we'll try to make some sense of it. Again, Monday through Friday in the afternoons, Ed Dean, Roger Henderson on 93.3.
Hi, Chris Kraft for Kraft Nissan. There's a whole lot of reasons why Nissan SUVs are the hottest in the USA. Reason number 1 has got to be the 0% financing for 60 months on Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder. Reason number 2 might be the J.D. Power Initial Quality Study. The 2026 study, Nissan Rogue was the number 1 compact SUV for quality, beating Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Subaru Forester, and the like. And these results come from the first 90 days of real people who just bought a new SUV. Number 3, on top of being a Consumer Reports top-rated large SUV, Nissan Murano was J.D. Power's most dependable for the 2nd year in a row. beating out a number of midsize SUVs like the Chevy Blazer and Honda Passport. And last but not least, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety awarded top safety pick designation to both Pathfinder and Murano.
Time was drifting, this rocket got to roll. So I hit the road and made my getaway.
Live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, it's Tallahassee's morning show, The Greg Tish Show, on Real Talk 93.3.
So this weekend, we'll be heading over to the Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce annual community conference in Amelia Island. We'll be having live shows on Friday and Saturday, and our dear producer will be here. But you got the beach in that last weekend, so we'll get the beach in this week.
Don't feel bad for me.
I do feel bad for you because one year you'll be able to come. But we'll have live show Friday, 7 to 9, and then Saturday, you got to come in Saturday from noon or 10 to noon. And then might just jump on and do some live streaming that Jay Revel and I were talking. I was like, why don't we just jump on and just do a history show just for like an hour? Did we just go live stream? We don't need you to come back in.
Sure.
Not going to text you and go, Jason, be in the studio in 15 minutes. That we'll just jump on and do some stuff. That we'll just have the whole weekend, just have fun. In the Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank them for bringing us over, and also thank CHP, Capital Health Plan, for sponsoring us over there and definitely making sure that we're taken care of. And I greatly appreciate that. Now we're going to have like big signage that we're having made. It's going to look like a top-notch production.
Huge.
Last year looked fantastic. This year, even better. Even better. I think I've got the Rockettes coming down.
Nice. Do the high kicks.
They'll be there right behind me. That Gershwin is writing. I don't know if he's still alive, but he's writing a whole new intro.
I heard Leonard Cohen's going to bring his guitar and just do a tender acoustic version of Hallelujah.
But it's called Hallelujah Greg Tish Show is what it's called. So that's going to be really nice. So yesterday I was flipping through and watching the highlights. I love watching Real Time with Bill Maher. It's always been one of my favorite shows. That I go back to politically incorrect times with Bill Maher. I just love his opinions.
Did you ever see his movie Religulous?
No.
It was very good. About 20 years ago?
Maybe.
Very good.
Don't know. But I've always been a huge Bill Maher fan because he'll hit on everybody.
His sarcasm just wears on me after a while. I get it. He's very funny, but it just after about 5-10 minutes, I'm like, nah.
I love how people on the right, they'll go, oh, I can't stand him. Oh, he's great. People on the left, oh, he's great. Oh, I can't stand him.
Right.
He just an equal opportunity offender.
Well, he really likes to make his atheism known. And that's like, okay, dude.
And his Judaism known at the same time.
Yeah, like he's proud of that. It's almost like he converted to Judaism for the jokes. You know what I mean?
Shut up, Tim Watley.
Which offends me as a comedian.
So they were talking a little bit about Ariana Grande.
Okay.
And how she has decided to step back from the public eye. Her concerts are done, that her tour is done, and she has announced that it was the decision that was made from a thoughtful and empowered place. And that she is stepping back from the public eye.
Weird.
And so people obviously speculating on how she looks.
Mm-hmm. Real skinny.
Yeah, that she may be having some issues with her weight or lack thereof. So she's stepping back. And good for her.
Sure.
Good for her. That she says while on stage at the United Center in Chicago, she told her fans that things can get a little blown out of proportion, and that my decision to take a break from public life that I made quietly a long time ago, rather than a reactive or impulsive thing. So she goes, all I want you to know is that many things can be true at the same time. Huh? So she will be stepping back.
Something's going on with her. She was also going to be doing a Broadway show, and she's canceled from that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So something's happening in her life.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Yeah.
That she has pulled out of the role.
And she was going to be on American Horror Story.
Was she?
With Ryan Murphy. Great showrunner. Ryan Murphy. Love that guy. So yeah, something's going on with her.
So good. If she needs to take a break and then get out of she's not going to be out. It's not like she's taking a break. If she goes out in public anywhere, there's going to be 40, photographers on her, that she's not going to be able to go down to the corner coffee shop and get her grande. Although I bet she loves to do that. What size would you like? What size do you think I'd like?
I like an Ariana Venti, please.
But good for her.
We probably can't even imagine how terrible it must be to live like these famous people have to live. Like, you don't have a life. You can't go anywhere. And think if you were like Andre the Giant. They said he couldn't even put on a ball cap and a trench coat.
Oh, yeah, because he's, tall.
Still is going to stand out everywhere he goes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine.
It's hard, man. I think it would just be the same for me.
Oh, yeah?
No, I mean, 'cause I grew up here. And I'm still in basically the same neighborhood with that. Now, have you heard about with Howard Stern? Like, do you think he's a nice boss?
No.
Or not a nice boss?
Probably not. Probably not.
That he had some that there are former staffers, I guess, with it all him getting rid of a bunch of people, that the strange rules they had to follow while working for Howard Stern.
Well, Howard's a big star, and he employs a lot of very ordinary people who can cause a lot of damage to that. So I get it. I get all the NDA hush stuff.
So, well, this is just when you're working there, not all after you leave, but when you're working there, that people are saying it's very cultish like. People were warned before any company parties, and at a company party that he was throwing, don't speak to him.
Sure, yeah.
With the added note that people have gotten fired for it.
Now, you got to think about this from Howard's point of view. If you got a party of 200, 250 people, if every one of them stopped and had to bend your ear for 5 to 10 minutes, how long would that take?
Well, guess what?
Take all night.
Guess what? Don't throw the parties. It's your company. You're throwing the party.
But you can't be expected to sit there and have to listen to the thoughts of every person.
But you're throwing the party.
That doesn't mean you have to sit there and listen to everybody's thing.
But you're throwing the party.
That doesn't mean you have to sit there and listen to everybody.
If you don't want to listen, don't throw the party.
That's not why you throw a party, so you can have your ears bent by every Tom, Dick, and Harry? No, that's not why you do it.
Then give them gift cards.
There's got to be a way you can have the best of both.
Maybe come up with a tradition of just, Howard will be here for 5 minutes at some point. Hello, everybody. Thanks. Have a great time. Bye. And then leave.
I think the problem is with everyday folks thinking, I get to spend as much time as I want talking to this star about whatever I want to talk about. They don't want to do that.
Well, here's the thing. Also, you got 250 people that all are working for him.
Sure.
And they all want to be his right-hand person.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they're all wanting his attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got to get really tired really quick.
It gets very old.
Luckily, I only have to deal with one. And it's the opposite. I'm trying to get your attention. Jason, please like me. So that he goes, somebody said that you go into this compound and it's just pictures of Howard everywhere. And everybody just wants to be so close to Howard.
I've heard it said recently that Paul McCartney is the same way with his staff. Like when he's walking from the bus to the stage, the rule is you don't make eye contact. You don't stop and talk. You don't say, hey, Mr. McCartney, I just want to say I just love working here for you. You're the best. Because, again, that's not him being a jerk. That's him having to protect his sanity and his time. So when I hear stories like that, my mind doesn't go to, what a jerk.
Right.
That to me, that says that's somebody who needs to respect their own boundaries.
This is somebody that people probably come and go constantly from working for him.
True.
That if you're doing a good job, you're going to get noticed. But if you're saying, look at me, that's a turn off.
Right.
Do the good job, you'll get noticed.
Yeah, let your work stand on its own merit.
And with that, and again, I don't think that people understand the difficulty of putting together a show like his, like our. I mean, can I compare ours on a smaller scale that we have to prepare 3 hours of stuff every day? We're not pre-recording stuff.
Right.
I mean, we're playing best of shows when I'm gone or when you're gone. But we're not doing a lot of pre-recorded stuff, that everything is live. That and we've mentioned this many times before, I would much rather do, and I think you too, we would much rather do an hour-long TV show, be done with it. Because that's 44 minutes of airtime. And then you just sit on the couch, meet all the guests, I interview, and you slide down the couch. And we're done in 44 minutes. This is times 3. Right. We have so much time to fill, so much stuff to put in each day in and day out. And we don't have a staff of 250 like Howard does.
When you get on Stern's level 2, you get to the point where you can sit down in the studio, open up the mics, and just start talking. And it's going to be interesting because he's a rich and famous person. So pretty much everything in his life is going to be pretty interesting. And he hangs with super interesting people. So there's one.
So you're just saying, when I talked about my vacation, it just wasn't interesting.
Well, I mean, let's face it, it's not the same as when.
But I was in New York.
Right, that's cool. It's mighty cool now. Don't get me wrong.
I was in the same city as Howard.
It's very cool. Very impressive.
Oh, Jason. I walked by his studio. I have no idea where his studio is.
But Howard, it's on Avenue of the Americas, right next to iHeart. It's in the Sirius XM building on Avenue of the Americas.
No, we did not. I don't know if we even went close to there.
It's right in the financial district of Manhattan.
Oh, no, we did not go.
Robin, you got to visit. You got to visit, Robin.
We didn't go downtown, except for the Yankees game.
Oh, yeah?
That's the only time we got close to there. And I don't even know if that's close. Yeah, okay. I don't mind that then.
Yeah, man.
I don't mind if people are upset, because this is one person out of 250 and one person out of the thousands that have probably been employed by him complaining.
That's right.
And you know what they're getting? They're finally getting their spotlight. And Howard's probably going, did you see this? Yeah, who was this schmuck?
I think that there's almost a part of us common everyday folk that tend to think, all right, since you're a rich, famous celebrity, you owe me your time because I helped make you, buddy. But you know what? That just ain't the case.
No.
And the celebrities certainly don't see it that way.
Nope. Celebrities do.
Yeah. Just imagine being bothered every time you went down to the grocery store. You look like crap. You don't want to see anybody.
Dude, we live in Tallahassee. I'm talking
about celebrities.
No. I'm talking about, but everybody in Tallahassee can relate to that.
Sure.
Because we're going to run into somebody we know everywhere.
Yeah, but they ain't trying to take your photo to publish on 100 different newspapers. See what I mean?
But one.
That would stink.
Let's start doing that just randomly. Be right back.
Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
It's business as usual this morning. Warm and mostly sunny, with a few areas getting a bit cloudier than others. This afternoon, temperatures climb into the mid to low 90s, with the heat index around 105 or higher. There is a chance of isolated thunder showers from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The chances of showers drop the next few days. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Ready to ride the low payment wave? Hello Credit Union is making a splash with auto refinance rates as low as 3.49% APR. If you're making payments on a car loan somewhere else, now's the perfect time to see how much you could save. And here's the best part. We guarantee to lower your monthly payment by at least $50, or we'll give you $50 if we don't. Lower payments and more money in your pocket. That's the sunny side of money. Catch the refinance wave today at hellocu.com.
Credit standards and restrictions apply. Visit hellocu.com for details.
Barry knows cool. He's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool. You can put him to the test.
Warmer temperatures mean more strain on your heating and air system. Time to call Barano Heating and Air and get a full checkup on your HVAC system to keep it healthy through the summer months. Barano Heating and Air. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Get details at baranoac.com.
Barano Heating and Air Conditioning.
License easy. 186.
There's a common feeling about big car dealerships. The pressure, the back and forth, the feeling that you're being sold to instead of listened to. All the stereotypes are negative, and that's why Tallahassee Ford decided to be different. At Tallahassee Ford, the experience starts with a conversation, not a sales pitch. We take the time to understand what you actually need, what fits your lifestyle, and what makes sense for your budget. No games, no gimmicks, just honest answers, transparent pricing, and a team that believes trust matters more than quick deals. Whether you're buying new, used, or trusting us with your vehicle service, you'll feel the difference the moment you walk in. Come visit us at Tallahassee Ford. It's not your typical dealership experience because Tallahassee deserves better. Visit Tallahassee Ford today.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin. We've introduced the wonder of Pisco to Tallahassee. Pisco is the liquor of Peru. It's distilled like bourbon, but it's made with grapes. So you get your fruit serving in too. Come see us at Cafe de Martin, open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Online at cafedemartin.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for other special events.
There are plenty of places to find opinions. Direct with Dana is about finding solutions. I'm Dana Brooks, and each week I bring you thoughtful conversations with the people leading businesses, serving our communities, and helping shape the future of North Florida. Whether you're a business owner, professional, community leader, or simply someone who wants to stay informed, there's something here for you. Listen to Direct with Dana every Monday at noon on Real Talk 93.3 FM and catch every episode on your favorite podcast app.
From the team behind Mac and More Systems comes IOWise, Tallahassee's trusted source for IT services. Protect your business with 24/7 cybersecurity, managed IT support, cloud storage solutions, network design, voice over IP phone systems, expert tech counseling, and more. Whether your business is growing fast or just getting started, IOWise keeps your systems running smoothly and securely. Local service, big solutions. Visit iowise.com today and work wiser with IOWise.
I'm Keith Gross, and I know that seniors built this country. They shouldn't be crushed by inflation after a lifetime of hard work. I'll fight to lower cost, protect Social Security, and bring common sense back to Washington. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Quick question. What did it cost you to make your last sale? If you paused, that's the problem. You can't grow what you can't measure. Search Florida SBDC at FAMU for more business advice.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Grassroots Coffee, locally owned, locally roasted, and locally loved.
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show YouTube page. Tomorrow we'll be moving over to the Real Talk page. Brand new Real Talk 93.3 YouTube page. We'll put the link up. Then you can like and subscribe. Ding. Set up my bell.
Be sure to smash that subscribe button.
Do we have to make those kind of promos? Be sure to like and smash that subscribe button. And then make sure you click the bell to get all the notifications on when we go live.
Yeah. Here's some more true kind content.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited. Cool. I'm excited about all these changes. And then with the Chamber Conference coming up and be able to talk about these and talk to some great folks. I just saw the lineup of who I'm interviewing.
Oh, yeah?
On Friday and Saturday.
Now, who on that list impresses you the most?
Everybody.
Very nice.
Everybody. It's an amazing list. And then we got like people on standby, which are like headlining guests.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on standby.
Reckon will the mayoral candidates be there?
I don't know.
I wonder if
they're not going to be on the show.
Yeah, but I wonder if they'll be there milling around.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have. I don't even know if we have any elected officials on the show. And I don't know if we ever have. We had Commissioner Welch last year. But that's because he was just sitting around talking with me.
And he's like really cool.
Oh, Brian, yeah, we're good friends.
He's the
and
coolest.
then our mothers are good friends.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
And then so we weren't going to have him on. And I told him, I was like, we're not having any elected officials on. He said, oh, that's totally cool. Totally. And then during the break, we're just sitting around just BSing. And then the guest that was supposed to be on that segment, she sent a text and she was in a boot. And she was like, look, I am all the way on the other side. I got caught talking with people. I'm not going to be there in time. I was like, Brian, come on. He's like, all right. So we just jumped on, but we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk politics.
Yeah.
But I'm fine not having any politics.
Sure.
On the show at all. Older adults are sharing the common practices that have totally disappeared. Gone. Number one, back when this person was a kid, we smoked everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I remember going to the doctor as a kid. They would even smoke in the examination room.
Ashtray would be right there by the surgical tools.
I don't think they smoke during surgery.
I need a scalpel, nurse, and a pack of Cools.
And a pack of Luckies.
Luckies.
Give me a pack of Luckies and a Camel Filterless.
Newports.
What do you think cut and paste meant as an older adult?
Cut and paste. Well, you cut it with scissors and you paste it with liquid paste.
Cut and paste meant you actually cut out a paragraph from a piece of paper and pasted it into a new piece of paper.
Can you believe that's been replaced with Control-C, Control-V?
That still using that term, cut and paste. That's
Except
great.
back then you couldn't hit Control-A and select all.
But isn't it funny how we call it cut and paste when it's copy and paste?
True.
But we say, oh, cut and paste that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're copying and pasting it.
Mm-hmm.
But the lexicon is cut and paste. Because if you cut, it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
But we're copying and pasting, but we say, oh, yeah, cut and paste. Cut and paste.
When you click cut, it saves it to your computer's clipboard.
Into the cut?
Mm-hmm.
Then you paste it onto the clipboard? Or it already saves it?
From the clipboard.
I always copy paste.
The clipboard is like invisible. It only exists in the mind's eye.
I remember when ice cream came in a square container and we used to have to slice it.
Sure.
I remember ice cream in square containers.
Did you slice it with a hot knife?
No, I don't remember ever once in my entire life slicing ice cream. That was a thing, like Neapolitan ice cream. You would just slice it right down the strawberry side, or would you slice it where
perpendicular?
You got a piece of strawberry, piece of vanilla, and a piece of chocolate.
That's how you do it.
You sliced. I mean, I remember these containers, but I never once ever, and I don't think anybody in my family, and I don't even think my grandparents, that anybody sliced it. Was that for like a party? Because if you slice it and you're not eating the whole thing, you're SOL.
I know, right?
I had no idea that you sliced ice cream containers.
Right.
I remember when we used to have, these people are old. I remember, and Pepperidge Farm remembers, when homes used to have milk chutes near the slide door where the milkman would leave the milk. I do not remember milkmen at all.
No, that was before our time, man.
Well before our time.
Yeah.
There also used to be look at all these jobs that are gone now. This one, there also used to be a paper/rags man who drove by in a horse-drawn carriage collecting paper and rags.
Wow.
This was in the late 50s. Home fax machines. Boy, when you were something, you had that fax machine.
Heck yeah. And if you could send love letters to your girlfriend on said fax machine.
Oh, man. That was high. Internet ruined it.
You're walking in high cotton then.
But I'm sure that there's somebody whose mom or dad, they walk in and their landline still connects to an old fax machine.
That's right.
There hadn't been paper in it in 30 years, but that fax machine is still there. And I bet I can jump on Facebook Marketplace and find one. Hell, behind you, that gorgeous piece of equipment that I got over the weekend right behind you. That's high-class stuff back there.
That's good stuff.
That probably costs like that reel-to-reel player, brand new, which weighs about 50 pounds. That probably cost, $2,000 back in the day.
Probably so.
Now it ain't much, man. All sodas were in glass bottles. Oh, Michigan. Guess what? Every can you buy, you're paying 5 cents extra.
Now, you're not on that bottle deposit scam again, are you?
That's what, yeah. Michigan. 5-10 cents for everything.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
It is your neighbors with Bill and Doug, or excuse me, it is your neighbors with Doug and Bill
we're switching
this
today.
week.
Yeah.
As Doug is taking the main.
He gets to be Bill today.
Yes. So Bill Eichhofer and Doug Ingram. And Doug Ingram, I think it's your first time that you get to introduce our wonderful guest in today.
Well, maybe not the first time, but first time in a while.
First time this day.
That's right.
Okay.
I had the pleasure of meeting some folks in June from St. Francis Wildlife Association, and I'm very excited about what they're doing in the community. So this morning we have Kate Chunko, the development director from St. Francis, is on in our studio. And Hannah, the director, was unable to make it. She's a little under the weather. And
feel better, Hannah.
Yeah, feel better, Hannah.
I think she's got a case
and
of
she
the
still has
Mondays.
to work today too. So yeah, it's going to be a long day for her. But we have Kate here, so welcome, Kate.
Thank you so much.
So
Doug. Thanks,
could you give us, tell us a little bit about St. Francis Wildlife Association here in the Tallahassee area for those that don't know about you?
Absolutely. So thanks so much for having me on today. St. Francis Wildlife is a wildlife rehabilitation center. We're located in Quincy, Florida, so just about 30 minutes north of here. And we're really focused on rescuing, rehabbing, and rehabilitating North Florida's native wildlife. So if you find a squirrel, a bird, an injured possum, an eagle, a bobcat, we take those animals in, we assess them, we provide them with the rehabilitation and medical care that they need, and then we release them back into the wild where they're found.
And you seem to be kind of the go-to with people that what they don't know what to do with an animal, any animal that's there. It's like, what do I do with this? Oh, call St. Francis.
Absolutely. That's a great point, Greg. We tell people wildlife rehabilitation is not a DIY thing. So if you find an animal in your backyard or you see one out in nature and you think that it's injured, give us a call first. We'll often ask you to take a picture of it, send us a video, and we can properly assess it and let you know if, hey, that's a little fledgling bird. It's supposed to be on the ground like that. That's okay, leave it alone. Or if in fact it needs to be brought to our hospital.
Yeah, you'll see that all the time on social media is, hey, what do I do with this? I don't know what to do. And the most common comment, call St. Francis, call St. Francis. And then the second most common comment is, or question is, what's their number?
Yeah.
But luckily there's Google.
There is Google.
Yeah, and it comes up pretty easily. And I can just ask my phone to call St. Francis and it knows the number. So these smartphones are great. Yeah.
850-627-4151.
Awesome. See?
That's why Kate's the expert on that. Well, with what goes in, I mean, that somebody calls that there's a deer, that they've seen that's been hit and it's kind of limping around. What's the rehab process like? I mean, obviously it's got to be very, human-like. Go in and triage it and kind of find out what it needs, if it is able to have rehabilitation or surgery or what have you with that. But what's the process like on an animal coming into your facility?
Yeah, that's a great question. So at St. Francis, we always keep the animal's best interests in mind, right? In order for it to be rehabilitated and released back into the wild, it has to have certain things in order. If it's a bird, it needs to have its wings. If it's a deer, you want to make sure that it has, all of its legs and just to be able to function in wildlife the way it should. So typically when we get a call, we will oftentimes get rescuers to bring the wildlife to us, and we will do a proper assessment and medical evaluation. So we'll make sure that, how is it doing physiologically? What does it look like? How is it responding to, light? How is it responding to certain things? And then it will go into a specific protocol of nutrition, of medical care. If it has a broken jaw and it needs to go to Northwood and get surgery, we'll send it to them. So it really is a case-by-case basis. And in some cases, we may have an animal that can function okay, but is non-releasable because maybe it had a spinal injury as a baby when it came in, but it's still perfectly happy and healthy. Well, that in turn could possibly become a wildlife education ambassador. Or we have great partners like Tallahassee Museum that will take non-releasable wildlife from us once in a while
Right, so
and
we see
use
that
it
with
as
their animals, with their eagles that they
Yes.
have.
So one of the things I was telling Doug earlier today is that wildlife rehabilitation is such a niche industry that all of the wildlife rehabilitators across the Panhandle really know each other. And so we're always calling, helping each other out. And if, Florida Mammal Association has a baby bobcat that comes in, we already have one, they'll send it to us so that they can pair up together and rehab together and be released together. And that's going to give them the best prospects to live a happy life, back where they came from. So kind of going full circle with their question, making sure that they're assessed properly, getting the right medical care and nutrition, and then being able to go back into the wild in the way that works best for them.
And I think that a lot of people that they'll find like a baby squirrel, that a squirrel has fallen out of the nest, and then they're like, I'm going to rehabilitate this myself, that I'm going to raise this and release it back as myself. Not a great idea.
Not a great idea.
As much as your heart is in it.
Yes. And I will say most people are very well intentioned, and we have a great heart for wildlife in the Tallahassee community. And there are people that want to help. However, I don't want to emphasize enough, wildlife rehabilitation is very intensive and specific. So when it comes to people trying to do these things on their own, oftentimes we end up getting those baby squirrels you mentioned, because after a few weeks, they're not doing well because they're not being fed the proper formula. They're not being provided the proper temperature in an incubator. So we tell people, don't DIY, call St. Francis, bring the animals to us and give them their best shot.
Bring them to you.
Yes, that's correct.
And that's the other thing that, hey, I found this, come get it.
Well, I will say we do have two wonderful vets offices in town, Allied Veterinary and Northwood Veterinary. We have dedicated volunteers that will go by those vets offices twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon.
Oh, cool.
And they will pick up patients that responsible citizens have dropped off. So to your point, if you find a baby squirrel, you can drop it off at one of those vets offices.
Go see Brumfield.
Yeah. And we will make sure that it gets to our center. So we understand it's a 30-minute drive, and sometimes it takes people a while.
Yeah.
So one of the things that y'all do is you try to educate people and let them know, don't feed wild animals inside the community, because it kind of affects the ecosystem and might change the way that wild animals interact with humans. And it's not a good thing in our community.
That's correct, Doug. We always tell people wildlife is meant to be wild. And again, while people are well-intentioned and love animals, putting out kibble in your backyard and at night for raccoons can lead to a lot of issues. Raccoons can then not be afraid of humans, and that puts them, in a very precarious situation, because as rabies vector species, we don't want humans interacting with raccoons. We want raccoons to be wild. And, when you have animals coming to your backyard, eating food, their predators also can come to your backyard. So there are cases where people, are just innocently feeding rabbits or birds or whatever it is. I mean, I won't say birds. Birds are pretty traditional for people to feed. That's okay. I would like to say I feed a lot of birds.
Yeah.
But if you're feeding raccoons, you might get foxes that start coming to your backyard and other things. So yeah, I mean, just using common sense and recognizing that they are meant to be wild. We're a canopy town here in Tallahassee, and there's lots of vegetation, and there's lots of prey for wildlife to, enjoy on their own. So let them do that.
And always remember that you see one deer crossing the road, that's more than likely there's going to be another one right behind it. So make sure you slow down, or you're going to be seeing the body shop.
Yep.
And calling St. Francis at the same time. Because I think every single person that we know that unfortunately have had an encounter with a deer or seen one in town. Yeah, but with my property, that as you're going through all the wildlife, I was like, yep, got that. That everybody comes in my yard overnight with armadillos, raccoons, deer, rabbits. I have so many rabbits and so many squirrels and so many birds, but I do feed the birds.
I feed birds too.
Yeah. And so Greg kind of mentioned something about the eagles. Do we have enough time to talk about the Eagle Project?
We do when we get back from the
I'll
break.
That be Bill's question then.
We're giving Bill the first question?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
The total
we're
reverse.
switching.
All right. Doug's not getting the first question when we get back. We'll hear from Bill Eichhofer as we got Kate in from St. Francis Wildlife. What's the number again?
850-627-4151.
And we'll be right back.
Oh, girl, what can you say? 'Cause he's loving, touching another.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
We are starting off in the mid to low 70s this morning with a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, we'll have the same with the addition of isolated thundershowers. Highs will be in the mid to low 90s, but the heat index will be at least 105 for many of us. Despite the drying air, the heat index will stay rough all week. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water. We are warming homes and fueling industries. Day and night, rain or shine. The City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
The next 15 seconds can help save you money. Are your fans spinning the right direction? Run them counterclockwise during the summer to push the cool air down so your AC system doesn't need to work as hard. Choose E&B Heating and Air. We sell the best and fix the rest, or it's free.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm running for Congress because America First principles are falling by the wayside. Our debt is skyrocketing, and nothing seems to change year after year. In Congress, I'll work to defend our freedoms, cut spending, and do my part to stop the dysfunction in D.C. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
At Wrench Blisters Garage, we don't have marble floors or leather couches. What we do have is grease under our nails, calluses on our palms. At Wrench Blisters, we earn fixing cars the honest way by working hard, just like your car or truck. If you need the auto repairs, bring it to the guys who still turn their own wrenches. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Rich Blisters Garage. Yeah, we earned our name. Rich Blisters Garage.
Find us online at wrenchblistersgarage.com.
Games for Less, Tallahassee's largest selection of new and used games, as well as new and used consoles like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, PS4, and PS5. You name it. Locally owned and operated since 1994, trade-ins are not only welcome, but Games for Less pays more for your trade-ins than the big chain stores. That's not all. Games for Less now buys and sells new and used vinyl records to boot. George loves the Beatles, by the way. Reserve all the new releases today at Games for Less, conveniently located in the Walmart Supercenter Plaza on Appalachian Parkway.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas to put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
In Tallahassee, when it comes to pool repairs and renovations, nobody does it better than Swain, and they've been doing it for over 46 years. Turn your worn, outdated, or neglected pool into something you're proud of again. Whether your pool needs resurfacing, tile repairs or replacement, equipment upgrades, or even a full makeover, nobody does it better than Swain Pools and Spas. Trusted for quality, reliability, and service, visit Swain Pools today under the huge sign on Tharp Street or at swainpools.com.
You realize what's not happening right now?
What's that?
We're outside at dusk in North Florida, and I'm not being carried off by mosquitoes.
Yeah, that used to be us too.
So what changed?
We stopped bouncing between all those mosquito companies with the catchy names. You know, the Joes, the Authorities, the Shields.
Sounds impressive.
Yeah, until they disappear after the season. We wanted something stronger than a name. We wanted roots.
So who did you call?
Paul's Termite and Pest Control. They've been right here in North Florida for 55 years.
I thought they just did termites and pests.
That's what I thought too. Turns out they've been mosquito experts for years. And the best part, it's guaranteed. If the mosquitoes come back, so do they. No extra charge.
Now that's different.
Yeah, no gimmicks, just results.
This mosquito season, don't get distracted by a name. Trust the company with real roots in North Florida and service you can count on. For a greener lawn or mosquitoes gone, call Paul's. We'll get them all.
From the championship stage to coaching change and everything in between, WarChant.com remains your home for the best FSU football coverage in the business. Brutally honest columns and features, market-leading multimedia presence across video and podcast, the largest FSU fan community with a staff that combines for over 100 years of experience covering the Noles. When change comes, WarChant.com is your home for analysis from every angle. WarChant.com, your ultimate Seminole sports source. Sign up today.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Southeast Portable Buildings for gazebos, pole barns, garages, and storage sheds.
This isn't just a show. It's a community tradition. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
It is
where
your-
Tallahassee comes together every morning.
It's your neighbors with Bill and Doug. And today we have Kate in from St. Francis Wildlife. Doug is taking the lead on this. So now first question will go to Bill Eichhofer.
Well, I get to be Doug again. But one of the things that people probably don't realize is how much time it takes to help these animals. They need tons of volunteers. Like, I guess baby birds need to be fed 24 hours a day every, 30 minutes?
Well, we let them sleep at night, but yes, about every 30 minutes during the day, during the daytime hours, we have people who sit in a room full of baby birds, and a clock goes off every 30 minutes, and they will feed them mealworms, eggs, and whatever they need. Yes.
But there are animals, they need to be fed
correct
24 hours a day. And it's not like you feed your
all
dog
animals-
and, you can go to bed and worry about them in the morning. These animals require care 24 hours a day. And do you provide training and things like that if they want to do that? If you like animals, that
You're talking
might
about
be a
with
good thing.
volunteers.
Yes,
Okay,
volunteers.
not training the animals to feed
Right.
themselves. No,
Well,
that
I
was-
mean, I got trained. I mean, goodness.
It would be wonderful if the animals
one
could feed
that I-
themselves.
I can feed myself now.
Uh,
But is there training that they have to go through to do that?
Yes, absolutely. So as a nonprofit, we rely on volunteers every day to help get us through the day, literally. There's tons of opportunities. And if people are interested, they do come to St. Francis and they get more or less a briefing on, whatever it means to be a volunteer and what that dedication looks like. Typically, we like people to at least be able to commit to a 4-hour time slot at a minimum of one time per week. If they want to get into animal care, we oftentimes have them start with some more, basic tasks like food prep, doing lots of laundry. We go through so many sheets, you wouldn't believe it. And then eventually they certainly can take care of animals. And especially during our busy baby season, which would be now, baby squirrels and baby birds do need round the clock care. So
Baby bears?
we haven't had any baby bears yet.
Oh, well.
So,
Sorry, that was me knocking
that would
on
probably
wood.
be for
Yeah.
our
But
staff to take care of.
bobcats.
Yeah.
Bobcats, that's for our staff to take care of. We try to keep the bobcats away from as many people as possible so they keep their wild instincts.
And the birds.
And
the birds.
The baby birds. Yeah.
Yes.
So people will get trained. And it really is important because while we do have full-time staff, they are focusing too on all the adult animals that we have. And so volunteers can come in, they can do laundry, they can do food prep, they can do grounds work. If they don't want to do animal care, they can help with fundraising and marketing. There really is something for everyone. As we had talked about in the earlier part of this segment, we do have those veterinary offices that we pair up with to transport animals to and from Tallahassee. So we are always needing people to serve as backup transports to be able to help out. If, our regular transport team is on vacation, we need people who can go to Northwood and Allied.
Now,
pick
how
up
do they
those
find
animals.
you? I mean, where should they go if they want to volunteer?
Absolutely.
Your
Great
website?
question. Our website is the great first stop. It's stfranciswildlife.org/volunteer. All the information that they need is there. There's also a dedicated email address that will go to our volunteer coordinator. It's volunteer@stfranciswildlife.org.
But there's a lot more. You can do laundry and things like that. And Greg, I know he wanted to go on clean cages for his volunteer work at
Right.
St. Francis, but
Well, you did mention about laundry, and with the amount of sheets and blankets that you go through, that you're a great place to donate if you're getting rid of some sheets or some blankets that y'all are constantly needing them.
Yes, everyone, your old t-shirts, towels, sheets, quilts, washcloths, they are treasure to us. We use them for bedding for so many of our animals. So if you have any old sheets or towels that you don't want anymore, you can certainly send them our way, bring them on up to our Quincy Hospital. In addition, since we are in the midst of a very busy baby season, we're also in high need of Dawn dish soap, canned dog food, fresh vegetables and produce. And a lot of those things can be found on our Amazon wish list. So
Okay.
Bill, you had asked about where can you go to look to volunteer? Well, our website is just a great resource for all things St. Francis on how you can support our work. So if you go to our website, we have an Amazon wish list there, and then you can directly order items and they will ship directly to us. So you
Oh,
don't
that's
even
great.
have to take them up to us. You can just order them.
Now, if I'm donating bedding, old T-shirts, or anything, bring them directly to you, or the vets as a drop off also, or just directly to you.
Bring them directly to us.
Okay.
We don't want the vets' offices to get inundated
Mhm.
with sheets and then have our transport people having to transport those as well. Or you can email me at outreach@stfranciswildlife.org. I live in Tallahassee. And so if it's possible, we can meet up and I can grab some of those donations and haul them up myself. Happy to do that.
Jump on your neighborhood app and then say, "Hey, I'm collecting," and then you
Yeah.
collect for your whole neighborhood, and then get up with Kate.
Yeah, real quickly, could you talk about the upcoming schedule that you have this fall and the programs that y'all are going to be doing?
Yes, absolutely. So, to just piggyback on the conversation on volunteerism, we do have group volunteer days once a month that are dedicated for people who may not have a lot of time during the week to come in and they want to dip their toe into learning more about what St. Francis does and help on a weekend. So, our next group volunteering day is September 12th. And if they're interested in learning more about that, of course, they can go to our website. Additionally, St. Francis is really dedicated to working with the community. St. Francis is a community in its most basic sense of the term. We couldn't do what we do without you, all of you. So at the end of September, on September 25th, we are going to be partnering with Gadsden Arts Center. They are having a photography exhibit with Clyde Butcher, who's
Oh, cool.
considered the Ansel
Yeah.
Adams of Florida photography, which is fantastic. We're going to be there opening night. We're also going to be at TSC's Worlds of Work event, which is
We'll be there.
the week of October 21st. So we'll have an education ambassador animal there, and we'll be talking about this industry and how people can get into wildlife rehab. I don't think that a lot of people even know that this industry exists. I certainly didn't until a few years ago. So
I knew obviously of it because of St. Francis.
Right.
With that. All right. Very important question here. How many St. Francis statues do you have at St. Francis? Because everybody has a garden. They have to have a St. Francis
we have
statue
a
in there.
garden, and I believe there is a statue in
Okay.
the garden.
You gotta have one.
Yeah, at least one.
Because everybody, Jason, you got a St. Francis statue in your
I
garden?
do. I'm fresh out.
It flew away. But that's one of the things. Oh, we got to have a St. Francis statue in your garden to show the birds that, hey, it's cool to come hang out here.
Yeah.
Or the one where his hands are open and it's a little bird feeder. I used to have one of those.
So we have
Yeah.
time for, you could give us the numbers of the amount of animals that you have at the facility right now?
Whew, so we have over 200 patients in our care right now, and on an annual basis, we care for over 3,000 wildlife patients.
Wow. Jason, guess what?
What?
They're coming back. Guess what they're going to bring?
Lemurs.
Yes.
Ringtail lemurs.
No. You'll see. You'll see. All right, we're out of time. Kate, good seeing you.
Thanks so much.
Guys,
Appreciate it,
good seeing you too.
Welcome back, Greg.
Yes, thank you. Be right back.
From local headlines to your morning shout-outs, Greg Tish is live and ready to roll. Greg Tish is live and ready to roll. This is Real Talk 93.3, where Tallahassee starts its day.
What version is this?
Trini Lopez.
Oh, yeah, play the Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh, man. What are you telling me?
Yeah, just jank that one right on.
Here we go.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
You've never heard this?
Nope.
Hammer in the evening.
All over this land.
I'd hammer out danger.
It's a great song.
Hammer out a warning.
My friend Gail, they lived across the street from me, the Higleys. Gail Higley used to always sing this song on her ukulele.
Oh, is that right?
To us, yeah, when we were kids. Maybe that's just how I know it. But Peter, Paul, and Mary. Love me some Peter, Paul, and Mary.
They're all right. Not really my style.
You know, like the 60s folk music?
It's okay.
Thought it was fantastic.
It's all right.
Peter, Paul, and Mary, the Puff the Magic Dragon. You know where he lived?
By the sea.
Lived beyond the sea.
Yeah.
On the shores of somewhere.
Harmony.
I don't know.
In a land called Harmony, wasn't it?
Honolulu? Something.
I don't know.
I don't know. But, you need some good walking music. There's some good walking music to you. Because that'll be good. So that was really neat talking with Kate from St. Francis. And she's going to bring, Hannah's going to come back in with her. They're going to bring a possum.
What?
And an owl.
Cool.
What are you supposed to say? Who?
I'd like to hang out with an owl now.
You can have the owl in there and I'll have the possum in here.
Sounds like a great deal.
I think possums are just amazing animals.
Really?
Yeah, they don't get diseases.
Mm-hmm.
They eat like all the bad bugs, like the ticks and everything. And, they're just, I think they're great. They can hang around.
They do provide a great service, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like when God was making them, he's like, well, you've kind of created like this perfect creature here. Well, let's give it some faults. Like, well, what? Well, let's make it hideously ugly.
Yeah, right.
And 2, let's give it a lifespan of 3 years.
And give it a not so sunny disposition.
Just make it look like it just has RBS, all the time. And then have it hiss. Well, what's its defense? It will hiss. And then what? Then it'll just play dead.
You're right.
What? Yeah, it'll play dead. They'll somewhere down the line, humans will start calling that playing possum. Oh, okay. We'll do that. So Ted Lasso. Season 4 is out. First episode. I watched it.
I've heard great things about that show.
You've never watched Ted Lasso?
No, I don't have Apple TV.
I will pay for your Apple
TV. Oh,
yeah? I will pay for your Apple TV. I started rewatching. After I watched it, they just released one episode a week. And so I watched the first episode, new season. I was like, I got to go back and watch. So I started back at season 1, episode 1. And now I'm in the season 2. And the waterworks are happening again. And yesterday, I'm literally walking through my kitchen, cooking my dinner or lunch or whatever, and screaming at the screen, cussing. Dang you, making me cry again.
Oh, really?
I forgot how just amazing that show is.
Really?
But yeah, it's so, if you're going to, all right, and we always talk about getting rid of streaming services. Get Apple just for Ted Lasso. And I think that's why I had Apple, and I just signed back up for it to get it. But yeah, I went back and started watching. Yeah, it's just a delightful show.
Nice.
And you love Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
But it's just, and then Hannah Waddington, she is just, you're a big fan of hers.
She's beautiful.
She is incredible in this show. Just a very strong, beautiful, amazing woman. And I think that's her in real life. Is playing that, but go just get Apple TV. It said they have a 7-day free trial. You can get through a lot of the first couple seasons in 7 days. Actually, I think you'll get through all 3 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
If you start watching it, you're going to go, we're pretty good. Then it's going to start to take some turns. You're going to go, whoa, was not expecting this. I don't know how I'm going to like it this year, but we'll see.
He's a soccer coach, right?
No.
Okay.
He's an American football coach.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But he's coaching soccer in England.
Gotcha.
Get it?
I do.
So, and it's no secret on this that that Hannah, she gets the team from her ex-husband, that she wins it in the divorce.
Okay.
And it's the thing that he has loved his entire life. So she hires Ted Lasso, the American football coach, to coach the English football team to ruin the club.
She wants to see him go down.
She wants the club to fail.
So it's like Major League.
Yes, exactly. It's just like
Rachel
Major League,
Phelps.
yes.
Yeah.
But not to move the team, but to humiliate her ex-husband. And then, of course, things happen. And it may not go that way.
Because Ted's a winner.
Ted's a winner. Ted's infectious.
Does he fall in love with Hannah?
You'll have to watch, man.
I'd like to see a romance bloom between those two.
You'll have to watch. You'll just have to figure it out where it's going to go.
Honestly, not going to get a lot of complaints seeing those two fall in love on screen.
Heart. So during my trip, I was wearing, when I went to one of the games, I wore my Florida State baseball hoodie that I got from Garnet and Gold, and just walking through New York around Grand Central Station, just hear this, "Go Noles, go Noles." And she turned and smiled, and I smiled, and then we just walked off. And I was like, and I text Tara at Garnet Gold. I said, I just got to go Noles in Midtown, wherever the hell we were.
How about that?
Manhattan. I thought that was pretty. And she's like, we are everywhere. But I've never been out of town wearing something Florida State and had that Go Noles. I know it's big with the Gators that they did the whole PR series on it for everybody, say go Gators wherever you are. But I love how the Go Noles, how that was kind of cool. And I almost want to turn, wait, where are you from? I wanted to interview her. How are you here? You know, because I know there's a huge Seminole club in New York, and it's fantastic. And then now I'm starting to forget about one of the coolest parts of the trip that I didn't even get to talk about. You ever heard of Walden Pond?
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I've never been.
So you know what it is?
Remind me.
So Walden Pond is a very famous novel written by Henry David Thoreau.
Right, Thoreau.
And so Walden Pond is a 64.5 glacial kettle hole pond. And Thoreau lived there in a 6x8 cabin in 1854, where he wrote the book Walden Pond, which is required reading. We went there. We went to the site because he documents very well in the book where he lived.
How cool was it?
And so they kind of figured out where he lived and made a little monument right there where his house was, have a reproduction of his house and his woodshed. And then we went to a place called Author's Ridge. And that was in Massachusetts, but there in Concord, Massachusetts. And that I got to go see Thoreau and say hello.
Oh, yeah?
I got to go see Alcott that wrote Little Women. I got to go say hello to her. Laureate that got to say hello to them. Who else did I say? I mean, there was another really famous author there, Nathaniel Hawthorne, right there. And then
all buried right there?
Yeah. All
wow.
in the same little section of this Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Concord, Massachusetts.
Neat.
And then so anybody that had a large headstone, there were a lot of little, commoner headstones, but anybody that had a giant headstone and I didn't know who they were, I was just Googling them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this person during the American Revolution was fantastic. What they did. And then we learned about this guy, Butterick, Buttrick. And he had a giant headstone. And he was right near Thoreau. And he was right near Hawthorne. I was like, was this guy a writer? No, he was a colonel. He was a general. He was a big wig in the colonial army. And I'd never heard of him before. And then just starting to do some research on him. So we go to where the shot her around the world took place. We went to the first shots of the American Revolution and went to the bridge over the Concord River. And so we start going and we come around the corner and there's this big house out in the middle of this field. It's Butterick's house. And I'm like, hey, it's Butterick.
We know that guy.
This is his house right here. A guy I'd never heard of. 10 minutes prior, there's this big house right next to the battlefield. So we go on the battlefield. We start talking to the wonderful volunteers about everything that happened that day, why the British regulars were coming in. Paul Revere rode to Concord. Guys, the regulars are coming. He had two rides. One was a Concord because the revolutionaries, because the Americans had hidden all the gunpowder and all the ammunition in Concord. Well, the regulars found out. They came to get it. And that's where they had the battle over this little river. And the guy on the American Revolution, for the Americans, the guy that gave the order to fire was Butterick.
Cool.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
And I felt stupid at the same time. How do I not know about the shot heard around the world? We all know it because of one, Schoolhouse Rocks. But then to be right there, it was really cool. And then to talk to these wonderful volunteers. Guess how many British soldiers were killed?
1,600.
2.
Wow.
3.
3, really?
At the shot heard around the world. 2 instantly. 1 died later.
How about that?
That he got a hatchet in his head. And they think from a teenager walking by, and he was mortally wounded. So the teenager went to put him out of his misery and threw a hatchet in his head. And then, but that also started that. Then they left him there, and that started going through the regulars. Well, these Americans are butchers. They're just hatcheting people. And then so this like kind of aura, this mythology started going through that the American regulars were evil, that they would do anything. And that helped. But it was there. But yeah, I forgot all about Arthur's Ridge. Incredible.
It's awesome.
Incredible. So yeah, with Little Women, with what Emily Alscott wrote, right there. And there were little pencils stuck in around her grave.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, it was
That's
really
cool.
Really cool. All right, last call for the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show YouTube page, because that's where we're giving it away from. Well, just for today. Tomorrow we start with the Real Talk page. Very excited about that. Be right back.
Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
We are starting off in the mid to low 70s this morning with a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, we'll have the same with the addition of isolated thunder showers. Highs will be in the mid to low 90s, but the heat index will be at least 105 for many of us. Despite the drying air, the heat index will stay rough all week. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about the magic of Cafe de Martin on Sunday night. If you're looking for an elevated dining experience with jazz music, look no further than Cafe de Martin. Open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out our full menu online at cafedemartin.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for other special events.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Ready to ride the low payment wave? Hello Credit Union is making a splash with auto refinance rates as low as 3.49% APR. If you're making payments on a car loan somewhere else, now's the perfect time to see how much you could save. And here's the best part. We guarantee to lower your monthly payment by at least $50 or we'll give you $50 if we don't. Lower payments and more money in your pocket. That's the sunny side of money. Catch the refinance wave today at hellocu.com.
Credit standards and restrictions apply. Visit hellocu.com for details.
Hi, Chris Kraft for Kraft Nissan. There's a whole lot of reasons why Nissan SUVs are the hottest in the USA. Reason number one has got to be the 0% financing for 60 months on Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder. Reason number two might be the J.D. Power Initial Quality Study. The 2026 study, Nissan Rogue was the #1 compact SUV for quality, beating Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Subaru Forester, and the like. And these results come from the first 90 days of real people who just bought a new SUV. Number three, on top of being a Consumer Reports top-rated large SUV, Nissan Murano was J.D. Power's most dependable for the second year in a row, beating out a number of mid-size SUVs like the Chevy Blazer and Honda Passport. And last but not least, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety awarded top safety pick designation to both Pathfinder and Murano. For reliability, value, and most importantly, safety for yourself and your loved ones, come see us at Kraft Nissan. It's all here.
Pentalpha Jewelry, home of the real nice guys. Hey man, have you heard the sound? Pentalpha Jewelry's the best in town. For rings, diamonds, earrings, bracelets, and more. Pentalpha Jewelry, jewelry store.
When was the last time you randomly did something nice for someone that means a lot to you? Now, I say this every day at the end of my show for everybody to be a better person today than you were yesterday. Well, one way to do that is to drop into Pentalpha and get a gift for someone who deserves it. It'll brighten their day, their week, maybe even their year. You don't have to wait for a holiday or special occasion, so don't wait to go check out a true local gem serving Tallahassee since 1988. Now, sing along with me, and I'll see you at Pentalpha.
Pentalpha Jewelry, Pentalpha Jewelry, Pentalpha Jewelry, home of the real nice guys.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee.
You're back with the Greg Tish Show, where Tallahassee wakes up on Real Talk 93.3.
So thank you again, Bill and Doug, your neighbors. We greatly appreciate all the hard work that they do getting guests for their segment each week in and each week out. I want to thank Kate from St. Francis Wildlife. Tomorrow, I have Dana Brooks coming in. I don't know if Terry's coming in, but then right after that, Mark Early, Leon County Supervisor of Elections, he'll be coming in because early voting has started. So I noticed that as I drove by the Northeast Side Library yesterday, it's got to be 200 political signs out there. At least 200. There's so many. So today, I'm sure as everybody's driving by, that there'll be somebody out there waving every day until early voting starts for their whatever candidate they're out there for. But I'm not going to early vote. Just not going to do it. Nope. I'm going day of.
I hear you.
I'm just a day of guy. Just always have loved being a day of guy, and I just want to get my little sticker the day of, and then just be done with it. I'm just not an early voter guy. I just don't trust the candidates enough, I guess I should say. That what if I got my person that I'm fully 100% behind? And then a week before, guess what? They're cruel animals or whatever. Something comes out because something's got to come out. Everybody's being really polite. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on some of the other races slowly starting to come out. But yeah, I just don't want to go out there and then have my vote go to somebody that, that they're anti Jason Taylor.
Right. Can't vote for them.
Did you find out that that candidate's anti Jason Taylor?
Yeah.
What?
I hear he don't like pickles on his club sandwiches. What a communist. Let's vote him out. I heard he watches that Ted Lasso show.
Well, I'm voting him in. Anybody come out, hey, guys, I love to watch Ted Lasso. Love to watch me some Ted Lasso. But Mark Early will be coming in tomorrow and talk about early voting where you can. I know the courthouse, I know Northeast Side. There's other places. I just don't know them all. Hopefully, if you want to go out and participate in the early voting, that you know where to go. Or you can just go to leonvotes.gov.
We ought to ask Mark Early, take us through the life of a ballot. I got the ballot in my hand. Boom. Punched it in. Now what happens? Take us on a journey of the ballot. That'd be cool to hear what he says.
Mac, we're a ballot. We have been inked, and where are we going after that?
Yeah. Like whose hands touched that ballot? How does it get counted? Where does it get stored? Those are the things I wonder.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this is what happens. So the ballot goes into the machine, stays down there in order of when the ballots come in, and they're not touched unless they're needed. So the machine will do all the calculating. And then, maybe they have to do a hand count to match the machine count. I don't know how it all works.
I don't either. So there's software in that machine. You telling me that software doesn't get corrupted and can't be manipulated?
I think that they have well, you can ask Mark that, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that that's some pretty heavily secure stuff.
Yeah, you'd have to have some checks and balances in place there.
Oh, you would think.
Yeah.
He was not going to trust no machine.
Sure.
You know, the police didn't trust the machine with their Ghost in the Machine album, 1982.
Right.
Going way back to then.
Way back.
Way back. But we'll have Mark on tomorrow. So you can ask him that question. Take me through the life of a ballot. We need to write that down. I've been writing down a lot of stuff today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Writing down a lot of stuff about the new setup that we got in the studio.
Got a lot of complaints.
I don't have complaints.
No.
I just have tweaks. But I don't want to do anything because y'all worked so hard last week and getting all this done.
Yeah, it was interesting. And plus, not only the tearing out of everything, but the things that were going wrong while we were doing that. Like we would have problems with the power outage at the tower, or the sound card would go out.
Did we have bad weather last week?
We had a couple old things, and it was like, man, it's going to be one of those weeks. But by about Wednesday, it started kind of smoothing out.
Okay.
Yeah. By Tuesday, we were looking around like, man, how is this place ever going to look normal again?
By Monday, by when Greg come back.
But by Thursday, it was taking shape.
When I walked in, I was so excited when I came in yesterday. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see everything.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff, man.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And also this weekend, don't forget that we will be doing 2 live shows from the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce. We're going to their annual community conference over in Amelia Island. We'll have the show Friday, 7 to 9, and then Saturday, 10 to noon. And then Jay Revel and I might jump in for a live stream only.
That'd be cool.
And just do a little history thing. Might jump in a couple more times for live stream only.
Y'all ought to.
Just I'll say, hey, you want to go live? Sure. And then we'll just kick on the mics and just kick it back.
There you go.
At the conference.
That'd be fun.
Man.
And just whoever walks up, hey, Jim, come on up here,
Come on.
you know?
Yeah. Maybe we'll just do that show. Maybe we'll make the announcement at conference. Hey, that I'm going live from 4 to 5 p.m. You want to be a guest? Come sit down. I'll interview you.
The Greg Tish free-for-all.
The Greg Tish free-for-all.
I like it.
Make a voiceover for that.
Yeah, all right. I'll be sure to do that.
You know, one thing I've been waiting for this, too.
Oh, yeah?
I don't have the remote. I wanted to see if I could get the lights all flash behind me like a game show.
That's a good idea.
Andy.
Hey, it's Andy Cohen, and it's time to spin the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Give me a call, 850-671-FARM, for your insurance needs. Now, spin that wheel.
It's not much of an effect. It just looks more not interesting than it should. All right. Today, Smitty's Tap House and Grill on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food, and the winner is...
The winner is none other than Jason Worley.
Congratulations, Jason Worley. A very small wheel as people are getting used to heading over to YouTube. Probably one of our smallest wheels we've had since we started the wheel.
One of the smallest wheels I've ever seen.
It's like on a Hot Wheel. That's how small it was. But we're making a transition to YouTube. It'll take a little bit of time for people to get used to it. Felt good to be back in the saddle.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah, felt good. Jason, be a better person today than you were yesterday. Everybody else, you do the same. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. right here on Real Talk 93.3.